What glitches do they do? Scan dashes and L jumps are going to be mostly. I don't actually know the skill level of these runners particularly, so I'll be figuring out what they do alongside you all. But yeah, hopefully right out the gate we should be seeing 2 scan dashes to get to space jumps first. And hopefully space jumps will be a nice item. Missiles. You might not expect it, but missiles and space jump first is very good, and we get both runners getting space jump first. Good stuff. You can see them doing R jumps as they're jumping through the air. We get power bombs. Not particularly useful right outside the gate, but it is interesting. Power bombs can open certain morph ball bomb doors. And we have morph ball bombs behind landing site. We saw Veapron checking for that. Meaning runners will have to come back to Talon after they acquire the morph ball. Yeah, so for example, the Ruined Shrine, the room where you fight the Armored Beetle, you can use that, or you can use power bombs to get through that panel, I believe, and Logic will expect that. First, though, we have to see our runners getting morph ball. We're likely going to be seeing morph ball as either the direct reward for Hive Totem or directly behind Hive Totem. Yeah, I didn't get to fully mention it because of the weird power bombs and space jump first. But when you see the racers doing the aiming mid jump, they're doing what's called an R jump. And when you hold down the aim button while also holding forward and to the left, so tilting diagonal, forward left or forward right, they'll gain a large amount of speed, much faster than just walking. Similarly, if you see the runners holding down L just before they jump, that gives you a bit of a speed and a height jump. Veapron was checking to see what was at the end of a vault. I did miss that check, unfortunately. We don't know what's at the end of the Ruined Shrine path here. Well, I missed it. Veapron does know. I don't think I saw Lane check for it, though. Similarly, I don't know if I saw Lane actually check the landing site bombs. He might not know that morph ball bombs are behind landing site, which could give Veapron quite a big advantage. Morph ball bombs are very important. They're necessary for a lot of checks. The randomizer does check for... Ooh, Lane getting a nice scan off there. The randomizer does expect morph ball bombs to not be in dead ends that require morph ball bombs. So, for example, morph ball bombs cannot be in the vanilla location of Burn Dome, because you need morph ball bombs to get out of there. Morph ball is from the Hive Totem. Lane getting it immediately, and Veapron both getting the Hive Totem skip. The Hive Totem fight doesn't start until you try and walk on the bridge, so as long as you don't touch the bridge, the fight won't start, and they use a scan dash to just jump straight over the poison.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. Alright, let's get into the race. I'm sure Ginger has been giving out the information.
Yeah, so far. They know about the basic movement our runners have been using.
Alright. Alright, what have we found so far? We got missiles, morph ball.
Power bombs, actually. Ooh. Power bombs were in space jump.
Alright, fun times.
And we know morph ball bombs themselves are behind landing site. Vaporon knows that. I don't know if Lane checked. Ooh, what is that? Can't see what's behind vault.
Ice beam.
Ah.
It's like Lane's going back to get bombs.
Yeah, so he probably does know.
Doing that. These runners are neck and neck so far. Have they checked all the same stuff so far?
Yeah, they've been checking everything the same. There hasn't been a whole lot of room for deviation. They both got space jump first try.
This is pretty uncommon in a Swiss tournament that you get pretty evenly matched in your first round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their movement has been...
That's pretty cool.
Their movement has been excellent together.
Yeah, these runners are pretty evenly matched, it looks like. That's pretty great.
We should be in for a very good race for our first race. That's what we want to see.
Oh yeah. It'll be a good time.
No missiles though, which is interesting.
No missiles, really?
Yeah, none of our runners have missiles, so they can't
really
check Root Cave or Artifact Temple.
So with bombs, it looks like I think the only place where missiles can be with just these set of items is going to be crap, what's that room called? Ruined Gallery?
Gallery? Yeah, it could be Gallery. They also have not checked. Oh yeah, because they don't have missiles. They can't do Shrine.
Oh, actually, what was in Ruined Nursery at the top?
Ruined
of the small
Nursery?
puzzle?
I believe it was
Is that
just a missile.
All right, yeah. So that's probably their first missile, and they'll be able to get Ice Beam, which I think it was Ice Beam in Main Plaza.
It looks like it. Getting Ice Beam this early would be really nice. I don't think it actually helps out immediately. There aren't a whole lot of ice stores in the game, but it is nice to have a. You do need all 4 beams to beat the game. Or else
No,
can't
you
get past
don't.
that.
You can do Exo Skip.
Oh,
Oh, that's banned. That's
yeah,
cheating.
no out of bounds, you filthy cheater.
That's cheating. I personally like watch much more speedruns without used secret worlds because these speedruns are real.
So, looks like since we did not get missiles from Hive Totem, looks like power bombs
I
from.
think it's this one right here. Or it looks like Veapron's about to look. Or not.
No. Yeah, Veapron did check when he was first going through.
Maybe it's not.
Yeah, maybe it
It
was.
wasn't a missile? Was it not a missile? Or are we...
Might not be. I might be a bad commentator.
Oh.
There's an artifact. Okay.
It was a missile. They forgot. Both of them forgot.
Yeah.
Oops.
Either that, I bet you they were thinking what you were thinking, and this is a missile, and this one's let's be honest, it's a lot faster than Ruined Gallery.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's
So I
still
bet
right
you they
here,
were
though.
both
You still
thinking.
get it. So you don't have to, because if something like that happens now, they have to come back and then go back into the other room to get
Oh,
the item
Veapron
that's
getting bullied by the bees.
under the door. The bees.
Got knocked out of the slot twice.
Yeah, this is pretty rare that you don't find a missile as your first item, actually, and that you find 2 other items that lead to missiles. It's kind of interesting.
I've never had a seed where we went this long without missiles.
Well, usually you find space jump first to have missiles, but it was a power bomb.
Yeah, it was a power bomb.
Power bomb. Fun.
Do wonder if
See what's
that's
down here.
that might just be random logic. That would be interesting if that was the randomizer telling them
Energy.
something. Like if we saw Grapple and Varia soon.
So it's always great to see energy tanks early like this because I really hate it when there are seeds where you have to go to Magmore, but there's no energy tanks yet. It really sucks. Because then you die a lot, and then that's no fun.
Yeah, that's.
I believe I played against Lane, and actually you were in that race too, and I died in Magmore, lost 5 minutes, and had to make it all back up because there were no energy.
Oh
tanks.
no! Ooh, Veapron just misses the skip, gets too close to the bridge.
Yeah.
This is gonna give Lane a big advantage.
He bent the dash a little too much forward. Did he? No, they didn't already get this item. Oh, maybe they
I think
did.
he's gonna
They
try
already
and
got it.
bail.
They can just leave. Yeah. This door isn't locked if you have the item, and you can reload the room.
So we'll get a
You
second
to-
chance at that.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. He just has to reload the room.
Lane is gonna be coming up on Vault here, so we can see what's there.
Interesting enough, you don't even have to do a dash right there. You can actually, you can do a
Easy.
single L jump across that bridge. He's way too close to that bridge when he does that dash.
Well, he made it
Very
work.
close. He's scaring me. Yeah, they made it work. It's the important part. It was Ice
He
Beam.
now has Ice Beam. Again, not
Like-
immediately useful, but very good to
Didn't
have
look
later
like-
down the line.
Didn't look like Vault was anything important.
No, it was just an E-Tank.
Gotcha. I was paying attention to Veapron.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, so let's see what's here. So they can get 2 items in here, and 3 if they're real. They are really I don't know, skilled, or just don't. I don't know. The trick to get the item at the top is kind of annoying. You have to jump on a small branch. Yes,
Boost.
boost ball.
Oh, technically now they can get the item, the third item in Shrine, actually.
Now they can.
Yeah, perfectly in
Well,
logic.
They can do it without doing a dumb trick.
Yeah.
You have to jump on that small branch, then you dash across to the thing, and then you dash back.
I see someone asking, are suits progressive? Suits are progressive.
No, they're not.
No? I thought they were in the tournament.
Oh, so they're progressive in the sense that the damage reduction is progressive, but
Yeah.
it's phase on.
Yeah, my apologies.
Upgrade. But the way the logic works, they have to have exactly Varia suit and no other suit to go to Magmor. So they're probably going to find Varia suit first, no matter what. But if they can go and find Phazon suit and not have Gravity suit. That is possible in the seed.
Indeed, we'll probably see many races where our runners never get Gravity suit.
Also, Bash is hyped. Yeah, this is the first round of the tournament and the first match of the first round, and I'm pretty hyped too. Pretty sick.
So it looks like we'll have Lane checking out Root Cave and Artifact Temple now.
Yes. And hopefully Frigate Crash Site too.
Ooh, yeah. Frigate Crash Site, technically not in Logic. I believe you need gravity and Space Jump for Logic to be considered, but
yeah, it's a pretty easy dash though.
Yeah.
Can't tell you how many times I found Boost Ball there and I was like, yes! But yeah, early Boost Ball is pretty great. It's basically like having Pegasus boots in ALTTP. It's just really, it makes the seed a lot more enjoyable because you're not like foot slogging it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lane is not checking Artifact Temple. In my opinion, it's a good idea to go backtrack for that, just because. Oh, you just want to get that item first. Or because he can't go to Magmor anyway, so it's not a huge deal to backtrack for this item. It's only going to matter if like Varia suit is at Artifact Temple.
Do you know what Veapron's going for over here? Looks like he's going for some fancy scan just speed tech to get around there faster.
Yeah, he's going up to the later parts of Chozo, whereas Lane wanted to come get Artifact Temple right away.
Yeah, as I said,
I like Veapron's routing decision better because he doesn't have to watch an extra 2 elevators.
Yeah.
He's guaranteed to get Charge Beam, so. But it is always really, really good to know where all the artifacts are right away.
And as I was saying at the start, for those who weren't there, Artifact Temple will outright tell you what rooms all the artifacts are in.
Oh yes, tells you all 6 that are required for this seed, and they already have 1. Alright, so let's see what Artifact Temple is. It looks like Veapron is heading into Watery Hall.
Doesn't have a whole lot of health, and he didn't go for the save, so I wonder if he's going to go for the item. Not.
Another Power Bomb, that's always nice.
Okay, yeah. 1 Power Ball is terrible.
Yeah.
It makes routing so much harder.
Oh yeah, and it's just a lot of, I have to sit here and farm for 1,000 years until I get a Power Bomb drop.
So having extras of those is always good.
Yeah. Now this is pretty typical for checking Dynamo and Chozo, because usually you don't have Spider Ball here, and you just have to take this one item and then leave and then come back later, and it's slightly annoying. Because you can't even like look at that item without Spider Ball, unless you go out of bounds.
It's an annoying room to route, that's for sure.
Out of bounds is cheating, Kappa. Alright, so we got Charge Beam. I'm hoping Veapron's going to check this underwater item.
For those curious, Charge Beam is always going to be not randomized in the tournaments, just because playing this game without Charge Beam is terrible.
Yes, P shooter, all the ghosts.
Getting E-Tank.
E-Tank, alright.
So nothing too important. We are seeing Lane go for the scan dash. Gets it! Artifact of Sun! Alright, Lane's got 2 artifacts now.
Hey, he's a third of the way done. Except not really.
Purely mathematically.
A third of the way done in our hearts. Alright, Veapron making his way up through, whatever this room is. Gathering Hall?
Yeah, Gathering Hall.
I'm bad with names, it's fine.
That's fine. That's why I'm here.
Yeet.
He's not going to check the item. Oh, never mind. Now he is. He does the same check I do, using the bomb jump.
What is that?
Power bomb. Hey. So now both of our runners have 2 power bombs.
Oh yeah.
These are a lot of early power bombs, actually.
Yeah, it's always great to have power bombs. You don't have to sit here and farm 1,000 years for. And we're heading to Zoid, our favorite, not our favorite boss. That's definitely our favorite. I hate this boss so much.
It's definitely not somehow even slower and more boring than Flagra.
Yeah. I mean, it's slower in-game time.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the reason we hate Zoid so much is because he's random. And him being random comes from... he has to pop up 4 times, and you have to shoot him in the weak red spot 4 times. And it's random how long it takes to come up. It's between... I don't remember what the window for each cycle is, but basically he has 30 seconds of variance between the best possible and the worst possible RNG. So there's this boss is kind of frustrating if you get terrible RNG.
Hmm.
Oops.
Although in this case, Lane probably really wants Veapron to have bad RNG.
Yeah, he's hexing him right now. Whee. Alright, so at this point, what we're looking for is we're looking for Varia's suit, because we want to have Magmor access pretty soon here. We're also keeping our eyes out for Space Jump. We find in the Burn Dome, the Burn Dome alcove. I think it was a missile, right?
Yeah, I missed that check. I was watching Lane.
Alright, I was also watching Lane.
Ah, bugger.
I think it was a missile. Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything checked off on the tracker.
Yeah, so let's see what Zoid is.
It's another missile.
Zoid never worth it, dude.
No.
Oh, ripped Lane. You can UBJ back up there, but UBJs are bad.
Did he get dunked by the vine?
Yeah, it just depends on where he's swinging. Sometimes and how close you are to him. If you're really close to the vine, you're going to get a bad dash off of him, and depending on what cycle he swings back and forth, and if he's in you want him to be on the left part of his swing rather than the right part of his swing because you get a better angle for your dash.
Okay.
But you want to be far away from him because if you're not, you get a very slow dash. The farther you are from your, the farther away you are from your target where you dash, the more speed you'll get in general. Yeah, right. RNG, not in my randomizer.
We only want the good RNG, not the bad RNG. You gotta...
Yeah, I hate RNG, therefore I play randomizer.
Yeah. There's different types of RNG.
Exactly.
It's like stress. You got the bad stress and the good stress. You got good RNG and bad RNG.
Good stress.
Yeah. Also, I see someone asking 6 artifacts, and there are only 6 artifacts in the world, and you need all 6 of them.
Yeah, so Mr. Citrus B. So you can play with 12 artifacts, and that's how it is in the normal game. But with the race settings, we prefer it just for time's sake. It takes an extra probably 15 minutes to 20 minutes if you play 12 artifacts.
Furnace had a big.
Hey,
Furnace had a spider.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, Veapron not checking the rest of Furnace, even though yeah, you have everything there could potentially be an item in Furnace.
Yep.
The logic here.
Well,
looks like he's turning around.
He can't get the item at the top of Furnace right now, I don't think.
No?
Oh, no, he can because because the casual way to do the puzzle. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Not the speech chat.
I do the puzzle not casually, so I don't remember the not casual way to do it, or the casual way to do it, because I cheat.
Filthy cheater. Can't believe this guy's running in the race.
I know how to...
That looks important.
That looks important. Was that wave beam?
It definitely looked like a beam.
It looked purple. Yeah, I haven't. Oh, there is a power bomb thing there. Huh. Okay.
Mhm.
When you have space jump, it's a very easy skip to skip this puzzle,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
actually much easier than doing the puzzle itself. So yeah, it's yeah.
Fortunately, if that is wave beam, then we are.
Oh yeah. Well, you can go check Crossway right now too. Oh no, they
Oh
don't.
yeah.
They don't technically have super missiles, I guess. So no, they can't.
Ooh.
That was very spooky.
Yeah, I hate that fall.
What is that? Oh, it's
That's space jump in the
boost.
furnace.
So now, yeah. Well, they can check Crossway now. It's not in logic, but Veapron, go do. Oh,
He's not doing
there's
it.
2 more items, dude. There's 2 more items in Hall of the Elders, or 1 in Hall of the Elders and 1 in Crossway.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not in logic. No, wait. Actually, Hall
The one in Hall of the Elders would be.
is in logic.
Yeah.
Since he has Ice Beam, but yeah. And then if you know how to do the HBJ, you can also get 2 more items. So total of 4 items, but you'd have to leave talent or Chozo to do them basically.
Mm-hmm.
You have Ice Beam in Alcove, and then you have the what's that room called? The one at the top of Frigate Crash Site. Which could be.
I don't know what that room is, but yeah. Technically, could they also do? They could also do Life Grove if they went that way as well.
Yes, they could do Life Grove because they have. Yep, they have power bombs and they have boost ball. So yeah, that's another. That's 8 items that Veapron left. That could work against him, or maybe he wants to just check the rest of Chozo and then go do that. That's a possibility.
Yeah, looks like it.
So yeah. This item.
Yeah, we still don't have Varya actually, so Finjana is entirely off limits unless they go the back way. Wow, Wave Beam and this seat is crazy.
Wow, there it is.
Vaapon feel real good about not going to Crossway then, probably. Or not going to the rest of the depths of the ruins.
Yeah, right. This is pretty interesting so far. So this, so I'm not sure if Veapron actually knows how to do the HPJ, but now this basically gives him no excuse not to go back to Hall of the Elders and get the rest of those items.
Yeah, absolutely. I think every item back there is in logic now.
They now can go check. I mean, they don't have a gravity suit, but I'm very sure that Veapron knows how to do the slope jump in Tower of Light. So they can go check those 2 items too, the 2 items in Tower of Light. And there is also Veapron has not checked Talon yet. So checking stuff like Life Grove here, and then backtracking out to go get the item at the top of Frigate Crash Site is a very nice way to route in checking Artifact Temple. Very smooth route.
Oh!
Oops.
Vaapon got caught on the edge there.
He laid the bomb too late. Alright, so we're gonna go check Crossway.
Yeah. He can't get it yet, but he can.
He can, since he has space jump. It's not in logic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this won't be super missiles, but he can get it since he has space jump. There's a way to get it by jumping on those big pegs. What is it? It's just
It's a missile.
as Crossway usually is.
Alright, looks like Lane is going to be figuring out where space jump is.
Oh yeah. Underscore jump. Yeah, space jump. Having space jump very early in a seed in places like Chozo is very, very nice. Because it's kind of annoying because sometimes you have to go to like. Sometimes you have to go to Pendrana to go get it, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I had one seed where you had to. Let's see, where did you get to go? You had to go to Magmor with Varya suit to get Spider Ball and the super missiles. Then you had to go back to get Plasma Beam from Artifact of Wild.
Oh.
So you had to go kill Flogger, and then you had to go back to Fendrana with your Plasma Beam to get Space Jump Boots.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, didn't even need the charge shot to kill him, just 1 bullet.
Who needs charge shots when you have 2 damage power beam shots?
Petition to re-randomize charge beam.
No, that'd be awful. Yeah, so just to put in perspective how good charge beam is, a normal power beam shot does 2 damage, but a fully charged power beam shot does 50 damage. So Chozo ghosts have 200 health, so it takes 4 beam shots to kill them, or 100 individual power beam shots.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that's just to put in perspective how good charge beam is, and that's just against Chozo ghosts. Like, charge beam's good everywhere, and like charged plasma beam shots kill basically everything in the game that's not a boss. So yeah.
When I first started doing Randomizer, I was doing all boss seeds and was randomizing charge beam.
Yeah,
It was
so
a
at this
bad
point,
time.
It looks like right now, obviously, it looks like Lane is behind, but don't write him off too quick because Veapron. Remember that Lane has checked Talon Overworld and Artifact Temple at set and that thing, but Veapron has not checked that yet, and it's probably going to work out in Veapron's favor here because Veapron's just going to go right into Talon right after this probably, and it's just good smooth routing. Took a very linear line through Chozo, which is what you want to see most of the time.
Yeah, so Lane looks a little bit behind, but it's not that bad. Oh, Lane doesn't have wave. He never got wave. Actually.
Yeah, because you have to go back to Dynamo for it.
Yeah, so he's actually
gonna check these items and I'll probably go find it in Dynamo.
Yeah, I forgot that he actually looks a lot. He looks a lot more behind than I thought.
Oh yeah. Oof. I mean, it's just one item though. It's the same backtrack that Veapron took. But yeah, just a minute, chat. I will get you a present just for chat. Edit. All right, chat. If you want to play Randomizer for your very self, you can use this link that I'm gonna post to join the Metroid Prime Randomizer Discord, where you can randomize the game for yourself. Yay!
Come join us. Our fun-loving community. We want to see you.
Come join our cult.
We want to teach you the ways of the randomizer.
I'm just kidding. It's not a cult, but it is a little bit. Just a little bit.
So to explain what Veapron was doing there, he was trying to get a slope jump off the back of that turtle, because the turtle's spine is correctly modeled. And when you get a jump off of a slope, you get a lot more height in Metroid Prime.
Yes. And those toads are always covered with butter, so you slide off them all the time.
It's a tricky jump, but...
Butter toads.
Good.
Butter with 2 Ds and not 2 Ts, so that we're like cool Minecraft kids or something. I don't know.
Absolutely. We gotta appeal to the new demographic. If you want to bring this game to a new audience.
Yeah, the
Another artifact.
The new demographic of kids from 10 years ago. That's a good demographic to appeal to.
There's a reason I'm not part of the marketing for this.
This guy's got the right idea. The Metroid Prime speedrunning cult sounds cool. It is cool.
Hell yeah. Great, come join us.
Oh yes. Oh no, Veapron.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's faster to, even though he has Spider Ball, it's faster to jump on this thing and then jump up to this other peg. You can just jump, you can just hold L and jump back.
There he goes.
Sure. Oh, okay.
And it looks like Lane is going to find his wave beam now.
Wav beam. Shadow wave.
Beam.wav.
Shadow wave. Good meme.
Varia suit in the Life Grove tunnel.
Wow, there it is.
Man, this is weird.
That's what it's
I'm
going to
glad I'm not
when we
ready to
find
see
it. Yeah, so that's just interesting logic. Hey man, at least it's not like that one seed where Varia suit was in mine.
Oh gods. That's terrible.
So technically with this logic, the game can give you Gravity Suit, Ice Beam, Wave Beam, and a few other items really early. And it'll expect you to go through Sunken Frigate, and then use that Sunken Frigate access to go to Mines, and go get Varia Suit there. So it's I think that happened to Bash. It was a good time, man. Okay, Lane, please be careful and don't die.
Yeah, he's actually not going to Chozo Depths. He's going for
That's not going to work out very well in his favor.
the Sun Tower. No, not at all. Ooh, wow. He's getting almost killed by the leaves.
The leaves.
Those leaves can do a surprising amount of damage if you're on Power Suit.
Yeah, those guys do a lot
They're
of
not fun.
damage. They're rude. Except they don't do very much damage to you when you're in Morph Ball. Yeah, so Lane's gonna go check Tower of Light, looks like.
I always call it Sun Tower. That's not its name.
Sun Tower is behind Sun Chamber. Where
Yeah. It's a very different tower. It's arguably even harder to climb.
It's the same idea, though, so it's confusing. We have Tower of Light and the Tower of Sunlight, Kappa.
He's taking a weird jump across here. Huh.
Yeah, you can just L jump straight to that platform, but you know.
Yeah.
To each their own, I suppose.
It works, it works. Oh!
Oh no.
Unfortunately, falling into the pool. Thankfully, he has boost ball, so underwater movement isn't terrible.
Boosty boost. Oh.
Botching the climb.
The first dash is the hardest one, and the next two dashes are pretty simple. But the first one's annoying because it's a little bit higher up than the rest of them. I usually dash off the scan point, but I've never seen somebody dash off that, actually. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Awesome. I might try going for that thing.
It's slightly slower because you have to look up, but yeah. Same concept, though. Not a huge deal.
Just a missile there. Hopefully see him. Yeah, alright, he's gonna go for the slope jump underwater. So as I was saying before, jumping off of a slope gives you increased height. Jumping off of a slope underwater gives you incredible height.
Oh yeah, you get mega height.
Without gravity suit, should specify.
You get height with like 8 H's. Like that kind of height.
Grapple beam. Ooh.
There it is. Alright, I'll stop making Avatar references now. Whee! So it looks like so this routing for Veapron worked out pretty well. Because you can just leave Chozo in a pretty easy way right here.
Mm-hmm. And now
Lane is
he's
still looking for Varia suit.
Ooh. He's actually trying to go for the slope.
It's going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
Oh man, this hurts to watch.
Veapron, the dash.
Oh, actually,
okay, he did it. Never mind, Veapron, don't do the dash. You're better than me.
yeah. I don't know how he did that. That slope jump is hell.
It's a tight one. Thankfully, there's a few things you can try to slope jump off of. There's like at the very bottom, there's like some sand, and there's a little bit of a bump in the sand that you can slope jump off of. There's like a branch I think you can slope jump off of.
Hmm.
A lot of choices. A lot of places to do it.
I just like never get it. Yeah, I find the dash way easier myself.
Plus, dashing makes you go vroom.
Exactly. Fast is fun.
Samus is an airplane.
Lane is going back to frigate crash site.
Oh, he's gonna do reverse frigate.
Oh!
I'm not. What did he need to check here that he missed?
He didn't miss anything. Why is he?
He already has this item.
Yeah, he got this artifact. I'm not sure what he's. Yeah, no, he's gonna do reverse frigate. The crazy, the mad lad.
I like doing the dash, but I like doing the dash everywhere, so I don't count.
Yeah, I think most people like doing the dash.
Yeah, there's some standable collision on this crashed frigate ship that you can do. And you can get up that way. It's slightly easier than the dash, but the dash is fast, and I like going fast. So who doesn't? Yeah, you can do some slope jumps and get up here. So what did he go through crash frigate for? Or what do you need to go back to Talon for?
I don't think there was anything in Talon. There was this power bomb expansion at Chozo, and then Root Cave was just a missile. Admittedly, the Root Cave item itself, not the access tunnel, is in Logic now. No, not in Logic, but it is available.
Not without X-Ray.
Yeah.
But they should go get it.
It's ready. It's available. It's not
Yeah,
hard
you
to
should
get.
be able to get it. You should want to try to get it as soon as you have space jump if you know the dash. But so a slight routing error, by Lane, in my opinion, because he took the elevator to go to Shozo, and it's less rooms, which is true. However, it watches 2 extra elevator cutscenes, which takes about 40 seconds.
Hmm.
For both of them combined, it's 40 seconds. Elevator cutscenes are about 20 seconds each, I think. So that's why it's slower. It's faster in-game time, but it's slower real time, which is what we care about in a race. Oh yeah, and if you don't have X-ray, you can shoot these. You can shoot the platforms, and you can even R-jump onto that one and skip one of the platforms.
Yeah.
Do Arbor Chamber.
Ooh. Yeah. Do Arbor Chamber and get disqualified. I won't tell anyone.
Yeah. We won't tell anybody, even though it's on stream for almost 100 viewers.
It's fine. We can all keep a secret. The internet is well known for its ability to not tell anyone
Yes.
anything.
Chat, don't tell him. Shh, quiet.
Ooh, Lane's struggling with the
Buttertoads.
frog as well.
Slipping around on the butter toads. All right, so Lane's gonna go find his Varia suit, thankfully.
Meanwhile, Veapron heading down to Magmore. Probably gonna see him head towards Findrana.
Ooh.
No.
He's gonna go check workstation. Oh no, he's not.
Oh, never mind.
He's like, nah, man. Oh,
Now he's gonna go for some
no.
crazy play, and he's not gonna walk through the magma. Admittedly, he has 1 E-tank.
Dude, that's the railway of shame.
Ooh.
Please don't die, Veapron. Thank you.
Oh dear. We were just mocking you for not dying. Now please actually don't die. We were joking.
Yeah.
Don't
What is
loop
that?
the noodle.
Is that a energy tank?
Can't tell.
Top of there. It looked like it was purple.
Probably an E-tank. Yeah,
That's
an
what I said about space jump. So, you know, what do I know, right? It was shiny. That's what we can say.
Yeah.
It was very shiny.
Shiny, and everybody wants it. Just a missile, I'm figuring.
Wow.
But he's gonna go for it. Oh, never mind. Just
No, he's
boosted through.
Boosting is fast.
Boosting is very fast.
Samus is a beach ball. Owie.
You should play this game later. Well, if you want to join in on the randomization.
Oh
You can always
yes.
hop on into the Discord. We're always looking for new people to join us.
Yes.
It's a fun time. We got lots of guides and resources.
And we're not a cult.
Definitely not.
What is
E-tank.
I would get that, honestly.
Yeah, I normally go for E-tanks until I'm up
Having
to
two-
4.
Yeah, having 2
Personally.
E-tanks is kind of spooky. I find that 3 or 4 is a good number for me.
Hmm.
5 is what I would probably want to get in a race before I stop getting them.
Yeah, I'm the same way with my E-tanks. Once I'm up to 4, I'm feeling pretty comfy.
Comfy.
It's just a missile in the supply depot. Not even gonna waste the time grabbing it. See Lane struggling a little bit with the ghost skip in Life Grove. It's a pretty tricky jump.
Ghosty ghosts.
Ah, that's right. I was talking to Lane about this actually, and he doesn't like doing the R jump here.
He L jumps it?
Yeah, he L jumps it.
Dude, R jump's way easier.
I don't know why he doesn't go for it. And he's paying the price.
Even just L jump and turn sideways and he'd get it. Lane, turn sideways. Oh, yeah, so a little bit of speed tech here. If you jump and you turn sideways, there is a speed cap on how fast you can go when you move forward and backwards and up and down. However, there is no speed cap when you move sideways. So if you turn sideways in the middle of the air, you're going to speed up. So that's why I'm telling him to turn sideways.
How's the logic randomizer on requiring advanced strats? With our current tournament seed, it does not require any advanced strats.
Yeah.
You could pick up and run the tournament rules and be able to beat it without knowing anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so Bash Prime and Synthetic have been doing a great job of making a really cool logic sort of thing. So instead of like a lot of randomizers, I think ALTTP does this. They have like easy mode, normal mode, hard mode, etc. Where you have like a long list of expected tricks. Instead of doing that, we have like logic, and it's just you get to customize your logic. You can say, I want to do this trick, I want to do this trick because I don't like it, whatever. So you can do that as much as you want, and that's the great thing, in my opinion, about it. So we're using what we categorize as glitchless logic, but there's no expected tricks in the randomizer at this point.
Oh!
For the logic we're using.
Fortunately, Veapron just botches the scan hop.
That's about 30 seconds. That's an oof.
I'm surprised. He actually goes pretty high for going for this jump.
Nah, man, I dashed directly to the bridge.
Oh!
Big
player.
I'm a masochist. Oh yeah, fun fact, if you freeze those turrets right there with the ice beam, every turret in the game except for the ones in mines, if you freeze them, they're frozen forever. Until you reload the room. They're frozen forever. Another E-tank.
Up to 4 artifacts. This is looking to be a pretty fast seed, actually.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 beams.
Well, you
4 out of 6
can't
artifacts.
judge until you find Phazon suit, though.
True. Phazon can be a real pain sometimes.
Yeah. So at this point, the competitors have a pretty good amount of items. Right now, the only things we need left to beat the game are anything that the artifacts require, and then they also need Plasma Beam and Phazon suit. But at this point, they don't need anything else except the artifacts, Plasma Beam, and Phazon suit. So, did we look at where... Oh yeah, thanks for going back, Veapron.
Yeah.
Have they shown where the artifacts are yet? Or is the last 2 for you? Veapron?
No, I don't think they've actually checked. They've gotten the scans. I haven't seen any of them actually check the logs.
All right, fair enough. You actually don't need to look at where they are yet, just quite yet. It's in their logbook, so in their inventory, basically. So you don't really need to check it. I don't personally check it until I have all the beams, or unless I have 2 places that I know I need to go, and I'll just check the logbook. Like, oh, I'll go here first because there's an artifact, and if the thing is here that I need, then it works out for me. Because if you're required to go to some place anywhere, you want to check that first because you had to go there anywhere, and then it just works out in a big time gain for you if your item just happens to be there. If you have 2 spots that you know you need to check. That's a missile.
Always good to not have to grab an item. Has he actually? Okay, he's checking now.
So like they don't have things like super missiles. But if there's no what is that? Who's at the top of the tower?
I didn't quite catch a good glimpse. Unfortunately, the quality on the replay isn't so good.
Yeah, it didn't look like a missile. We'll see when they climb Findrana shorelines. But like for example, they don't have super missile, and normally you would think that's required to beat the game. But if there's no artifacts behind super missiles, and if Plasma Beam or Phazon suit is not behind a missile, then they don't need super missiles. So
it'd still be nice to have for a quick exo, but
quick exo and quick ghosts. But they might not technically need it, is the point. Hey.
I'm getting a nice clean tunnel.
Yeah, that's a good tunnel.
What was that? Oh, clearly it wasn't important. He can easily get that item now.
That looks like a missile.
Oh. Time to check artifacts again.
Are we looking at artifacts? Yes! Thank you, Ron. You're the best.
Truth is quiet. Okay. Arbor Chamber. Oh.
Arbor Chamber. Should have done the secret world.
Oh no! Elite Quarters!
Oh.
Omega Pirate required.
That means that X-Ray Visor is required to see. So they need to find X-Ray Visor, Phazon Suit, and Plasma Beam. But other than that, or don't after they find those 3 items, they're in go mode and they can get all the artifacts.
Yep.
For those who don't know, artifacts are the keys to the end of the game. Much like if you're from the ALTTP crowd, it's much like the crystals in the dungeons. You need them to unlock the final area.
Yeah.
And there's 6 of them in the logic that you need to get. And the runners already have 4. Where was the one that Lane doesn't have? It's on Warrior Shrine.
Yeah, it's Warrior Shrine.
Okay. I don't know that he needs to do double bomb jump over that fence, but
yeah, you can
just
just
space
easily
jump over
clear
it.
that with space jump.
it's all good though. Lane can do what he wants, I guess. But yeah, so it looks like we're gonna be climbing up now.
Getting a good bonk from the burrower
He's,
there.
Oh yeah, nice bonk. Is he gonna look? Let's see
He
what that
can
was.
look like it now.
It wasn't shiny, so it could be a suit, or it could be a visor, or it could be a missile, and we just didn't see it.
Yeah, if it's gravity suit or thermal, it makes sense that he wouldn't care too much about that. Those 2 items are of Thermal, realistically speaking, does nothing for our runners here.
It saves a little bit of time on essence.
Yeah, a little bit of time on essence, but that's
Because
about
you don't have
it.
to use the scan visor to find essence, and you can target it. What was that?
I was looking at
Was that a
Lane,
missile?
watching his progress to Warrior.
I think that was a missile. Alright. But obviously it wasn't important, so...
Yeah, that's a very easy item to get. If it was of any value, he would have gone for it. Oh, never jump off the Sheegoth. And get bullied by the icicle.
Owie.
Just a missile. Zoom checks are pretty lame today.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to labs. This is a good check. I feel this is a good way to go.
Mm-hmm.
This is good routing.
Where to go next?
You get you get
sucks
this
when you
item.
You go.
You
You
get
go.
this item, and then you get how many items are even in lab? 6 or 7?
6 sounds about right.
And then after that, they can go check other Findrana items,
Mhm.
like Gravity Chamber, and the items around there. They can check Findrana's Edge. Ooh, we almost fell.
Oh, and they fell anyway.
No! That bat almost knocked him off, and then he fell off.
Yeah, and then he fell off anyways. The curse of the bat.
R is a curse, dude.
Oh, Lane messing up the double bomb jump, actually. Had to wait for the box to respawn.
Oh, it was just a missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, the R button is a curse. So for those who don't know, the R button in this game, it's useful because it locks your speed, or rather it locks your momentum, and then you can add on to that speed, but you don't lose it very easily. So then you can like turn sideways in air and gain even more speed, and so R jumps are really good for a lot of distance and a lot of speed. However, the downside is that since R locks your momentum, you can't change direction.
Hmm.
And so if you press R slightly early or slightly late, you might be catapulting yourself towards an area that you might not want to be going into, like lava or off the edge of a platform. And
As
so,
happened just there.
Yeah, so careful with your R.
Make sure you like your trajectory.
Yes. Ugh.
Use an ice beam into missile.
I need a nap, man.
It's alright, the seat's looking pretty quickly. I think you'll get to sleep soon.
I could just sleep in the middle. That wouldn't be distracting at all, right?
Nah.
me
Listening,
up
the
when
snores will just help me. I can start rating your snores if the race starts dying down.
Wake me up when they find plasma beam.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's an item here in Research Lab Hydra. They need super missiles for it. So they can't actually, and they need X-ray even just to look at it. So they actually can't know what this item is. So there is a very low chance they'll have to come back for it, but it could happen. It could happen, and that'd be bad.
Good, and it would suck.
Yeah. There have been plenty of seeds where Phazon suit is right there, and I'll check literally everything, and I'll be like, what did I miss? Like, oh yeah, I didn't have
That one.
X-ray visor when I went through labs, and now I'm screwed. Dang it. But yes, oh, so I mentioned X-ray visor was required earlier. So Elite Quarters is Omega Pirate, and there's an artifact on Omega Pirate. And in order to actually deal damage to Omega Pirate, you have to have X-ray visor. Otherwise, Omega Pirate doesn't take damage.
Yeah. You don't want to be in a race when you learn that lesson like I was. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Speaking of unfortunate, Observatory is little more than a missile. Although maybe that is fortunate, because then you don't have to do the boost ball nonsense.
Well, you can do a slope jump to get it.
Ah.
Watch a 100% run, Ginger, and you'll see that slope jump. It's actually not that bad. You slope jump onto the pipe and then you jump up it. Oh yeah, so very important thing that Veapron just did. Veapron skipped that fight. There is a fight trigger that's right next to the door, but there's a tiny little space where you can walk out the door but not touch it yet, and then you can jump up and
completely skip the Aero Pirate fight.
Yeah, you can skip that. So it's really slow because it locks the doors, and it's like 5 flying pirates and 3 normal pirates. So it just takes 1,000 years to do. So yeah.
And as for what Veapron was doing there's a barrier that will block your missiles on the edge of the map. But if you get a good jump in trajectory, then you can get a missile over the barrier and shoot this before you get plasma.
Oh, another actually interesting thing about skipping that fight trigger is that fight is not only 1,000 years long and locks the doors. It actually also changes the layer for monitor station. So the first layer of monitor station has all the puffers in it and all the turrets, but when you change the layer, it now has flying pirates in it, and that is actually what changes the layer.
That's also really annoying when that happens, because then you can't get scan dashes off the puffers.
Yeah, that fight is the one-way flag for that. How long does a Metroid Prime randomizer usually last? If it's a good seed, about an hour and a half. Well, if it's a good seed and the players are pretty fast, and these players are decently fast, it'll take an hour and a half on average. If it's a bad seed, it can take up to 2 hours. So expect anywhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope your butt is comfortable. You're going to be here for at least another half an hour.
With like just a missile in both checks here.
All right, and I think Lane will be making his way to labs now.
Yeah, can't quite get the hop off. The Sheegoth is kicking him off. And no need to turn off power. That's good.
Yeah, you can jump on top of those Sheegoths to get up here. It's fun. Yes, everything in this game, if it's a thing, then you can probably stand on it.
Mm-hmm. Collision's really nicely modeled. Ooh, wow.
Enemies are standable. Platforms are standable. Parts of the wall that jut out are standable, and even Samus is standable. But obviously, it's kind of difficult to stand on top of yourself.
Yeah.
And Veapron taking a little dive here.
When are we adding in co-op? So we can jump off of Samus's.
Streamer, when's co-op? Oh, he's actually going in the server. It's interesting.
Oh. He was actually getting bullied real hard in the thermal visor room, though.
Oh, research core, yeah.
Yeah.
Those pirates can be pretty mean.
The turrets have a lot of knockback, so it can be surprisingly hard to get yourself through that door.
Oh, yeah.
So for those who are concerned, it is possible to get in and out of Gravity Chamber without Gravity Suit. It's really annoying. Ooh.
Style Setter says, do you have to collect the relics and beat Phazon Metroid in Rando? Yes. And I'm assuming by Phazon Metroid you mean Metroid Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to collect artifacts, and you have to beat the game. Yeah.
6 artifacts for our current rule set.
Oh yeah, and there's 6 instead of 12, because that's what we want to do, because it's faster than doing 12 by about 20 minutes on average. This depending on where they're placed. Because if you have 12, there's a much higher chance that you have to go into mine. There's a much higher chance that you have to fight a boss. And so that's just kind of how it works when you have 12.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, having a hard time with that. There we
Did
go.
Veapron check gravity chamber yet?
Yeah, he did. It was just missiles.
Okay,
It looked like.
awesome.
Oh, you always want to see a gravity chamber with nothing in it, because gravity chambers.
Yeah, you don't mind it when you have gravity suit, but it's kind of hard to get out when you don't have gravity suit. It's just a bunch of really bad slope jumps.
I had a seed last night where my phase-on suit was gravity suit.
Yum.
That was terrible.
But you saved 1,000 years by not getting gravity suit.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even remember the casual way to do this room. Oh, grapple beam. Okay.
There you go. Veapron kind enough to give you a reminder.
Yeah, dude. In any percent, you skip grapple beam like everywhere. So, oh, that happened. Yeah. So there's the artifact of spirit spot right there. It's called storage cavern, I think.
Mhm.
They can't get that yet because they don't have plasma beam, and they can't look at it either.
Missile. Just a missile
Unless they
on his
go-
edge.
Unless they go out of bounds and then soft lock themselves inside of storage cavern. Which is always
Soft locking is unfortunately quite slow, so we won't see them do that.
Yeah. And I think it involves like there's a secret world in Frost Cave this room Veapron's about to enter, which I think you can get a secret world off of the whatever the thing is, the glider. The reason for that is gliders tend to have like an edge of them dip out of bounds, and if you stand right on that edge, you can get pushed out of bounds. It looked like just a missile under the ice in this room.
Yeah. So, Findrana, depths of Findrana, not paying. Oh, maybe it wasn't. He's going for it. Either that or he just didn't see it.
Oh my.
Having a hard time locating the stalactite.
It's all the way at the top.
Yeah, straight up. There you go.
Hey, hey.
Don't kill the glider. Not that you can.
Owie.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not missile. It's not glowing at all.
Is that a visor?
Ooh, it might be. Ooh, if that's X-ray, he's gonna be looking real pretty right about now.
Oh yeah.
It does also mean that logic would require gravity at some point.
Oh, I'm not sure if Veapron knows the slope jump to get out of here.
Oh, there. Oh, that is definitely a visor.
That's a visor.
Thermal. So, well.
What a tease.
Yeah, I was saying before, thermal visor is kind of worthless once you learn this game. It doesn't enable anything. All it does is speed up essence.
Come on Veapron.
You can do it.
You can slope jump out, dude. You can do it. Yeah, there's a little like cut in the rock on that stalactite that you knocked down, and you want to slope jump off of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the spot where you missiled, basically. And you want to jump and slide up against the edge, and it gives you extra height.
Oh no, he fell off.
You
Alright,
can
this slip jump is easier than the one getting out, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes just knowing how to do it makes it way easier, and if you don't know what you're doing, then you're kind of confused, and then you panic, and then, yeah.
I think that. Oh, he's out! Whew.
Yay!
It's like quicksand down there. The more you panic, the harder it is.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'll remind me to teach him how to do that later after the race. But yeah, so now he's making his way out.
Probably see him check security cave.
Hey,
Will we
gave
see
him
him
thermal
go for...
visor. Maybe Thardis is required this seed. Oh no!
Maybe.
That would kind of suck.
Hmm. You never want to see progression bosses, and we've already got Omega, so.
Yeah. All right. Thardis.
We probably will see him fight Thardis. There's no real reason to come back to Findrana ever
definitely
again
gonna
after
see him
this.
check, we're definitely going to see him check Quarantine Monitor here at least.
Absolutely. I always call it Security Cave for some reason. It's not. God.
Security Cave is not that room.
No.
I don't remember which room Security Cave is. God, Security Cave? Which room is it? I don't remember. I know it's in a room that exists in the game. Oh, Security Cave is the room at the top of Findrana's Edge that has the power bomb expansion.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. This room is called Quarantine Monitor. And it's supposed to have a missile.
Main PB.
Hey.
So that
Wow,
basically
there it is.
means power bomb supplies aren't really going to be an issue anymore.
Oh yeah, he'll still have to get drops, but not anywhere quite as often.
Yeah, the odds
at
of
this point-
having to farm are minimal.
Ah, dude, if you have power bombs, just go kill Thardis, man.
Yeah, that's what he's going for.
All right.
So the first, he's not getting the first power bomb.
Maybe he just doesn't know about it, but
Maybe.
Oh, and Lane gets his thermalizer here.
Good.
I mean, you can
Lane
actually
is
roll right
catching
up
up.
to his feet, right here, and you can power bomb the first 2 rocks actually. You
Yeah.
power bomb the second one. So yeah, if you roll up and you lay it at the right spot in his feet, you can actually, you can get the first 2 rocks immediately, and then blow up the 3rd rock, and then he throws a tantrum. But the thing is, Veapron's at 53 health. I'm not sure if he's paying attention to that or not, but I hope
Yeah,
he
this
is.
could be scary. I don't
Be
know the
careful.
last time Veapron saved. A death here would be bad. Understatement of the century.
That'd be like slightly bad.
Really hope it wouldn't come to that. That would be bad. For such a good race
Those
to end
power
like
bombs
that.
Those power bombs don't work while he's rolling around, so. But if you lay more fall bombs, it opens up it turns the rock blue right away.
Yeah, you don't need thermal visor at all.
It breaks the casing. I don't know how you really want to describe.
It turns them blue.
It opens up the weak point right away, as opposed to having to blow it up with missiles. Veapron's using a lot of. Oh, you can blow up that one, right?
Huh.
That one's usually big enough that you can get snipes on it, though. But the power bombs that matter the most in this fight for the biggest amount of time saves are the first 2 rocks and the very final rock. You can power bomb and destroy in 1 hit.
Well, Lane getting gel zapped.
All right, so let's see if Veapron goes for the final rock here. It's
I'd be
actually
surprised if he
timing
doesn't.
based. Yeah, it's timing
Yeah.
based. Well, not everybody knows how to do it. It looks like he does know how to do it though.
Yeah, he's going, and
So you want to lay it right in between his feet, right as you see the lightning start to strike.
yep, and he gets it. Easy Thardis.
Hey. Sweet. Are you allowed to save state? No.
No, not a race.
Save states in any kind of race is basically cheating. So yeah. Like actual cheating, not fake cheating. There's things that we meme about being cheating, but that's actually cheating. Turning up your another example of cheating would be turning up your speed, or what I don't even know what it is for Dolphin. But yeah. Yeah, save states is bad. Cheats.
Actually cheating, not ironic. Well,
Not ironically cheating.
having a bit of a hard time with the grapple here, actually. There he goes.
Yeah, you have to keep it on screen for a certain period of time, I'm pretty sure. And if it gets to the top edge of the screen, it like disconnects. Because it's like pretty high up for a grapple point. But it's just having to use Spider Ball, which is very nice. Alright, so what are we going to see Veapron check next? Probably going to see him check these 2, well, it's 1 item in Magmore. He's going to check Workstation.
Oh, Lane got
vertical
completely dunked by the bats. Oof.
vertical rooms in this game.
Yeah, I agree. I'm expecting checking workstation. Probably see him go for geothermal.
Saw a save state there. I'm not sure.
Did
I
you?
think he's allowed to save state as long as he doesn't load it, but okay. I hope that's not against the rules.
Yeah, I don't see why saving would be, but
we probably should flesh out those rules more. I think it's kind of vague in the tournament. But anyway. So he can't check this item. He can look at it though.
yeah, true. You need plasma to get out of the room.
Yeah. Oh, but this item could be plasma beam
Oh yeah.
because vanilla beams are turned on. A rule that I don't like, but whatever. It's not that bad. It's not that big a deal. Alright, so
Theoretically, if plasma isn't here, we're gonna likely see him go check next. I personally would probably go to phase on mines at this point, since we know we need to go there anyway.
There's also Chozo Ruins. There's Magma Pool and Training Chamber. And Veapron hasn't checked Tower of Light yet, but we know that neither of those are Plasma Beam.
Yeah.
But they can check Training Chamber.
Just a missile.
I'm very glad that he didn't walk into that room.
Oh yeah, that'd be heartbreaking.
Alright, so it looks like Veapron is going to go clear mines.
For those who don't know, vanilla beam doors are locked with their own beam on the way out. So even though to go in you only need ice beam, if you want to get out of the room, you'll need plasma.
Oh yes. Yeah, so right now we're looking for plasma beam. This is a good decision from Veapron, I think, because from his perspective, at least, he has only 5 items that he can check in Chozo, but he has probably, I want to say 10 he can check in mines. So this is, examples of good routing is like going to places that have more items because you're statistically more likely to get an item that you want if you check 10 items versus check items. The other thing is that Mines has an elevator that goes right next to Chozo, so he can leave out that way. And so it's just good routing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like this routing from Veapron.
Yeah, this is what I would have done if I were in his shoes as well.
Let's see. Let me count all the items. So there's an item in this room we can get. There's the half pipe item. There's power bombs, and then there's an item in MQA, and that's all he can do because he doesn't have plasma beam.
Yeah, then you have to.
Upper mines, there is research access or elite research access. Then there is top of ore processing. That's 6. And then through that whole chamber with the other thing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 items, and then there is so yeah, there's 11 items. Hey, gravity suit! Wow. Yeah, so there's 11 items he can check in mines right now versus the 5 items that he can check. Actually, technically 7 because Flagra and Wild.
We really don't want. Ooh.
And 11 is more than 7. You should go back and farm power bombs.
Yeah, I'd go back to those crates. Having 0 power bombs. I mean, then again, the next power bomb he needs is the actual power bomb room, and those boxes.
No, he needs one for ventilation shaft.
Oh, true. Yeah, if he doesn't want to backtrack.
But the top of this room has boxes that have a pretty good chance of dropping power bombs, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Does not get the AI manipulation.
That didn't matter. Oh, it didn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought he's almost dead. He's like
Didn't nuke it down fast enough. There we go.
Boink. Yeah, it takes 10 missiles to kill those guys. And so, an exploitable AI thing about them is that you can walk around the side of them. And because they always want to face you, yeah, so whenever they start attacking you, they always want to face you first, and then they'll start attacking you, which is... I'm not sure why they were programmed that way, but they were.
I'll take it.
Yeah, right. So what you can do is you can walk around just in the corner of their eye, basically, and then if you do that, then they never face you, and they just keep turning to try to look at you, and they never attack you. Yeah, thank you, Veapron.
Oh, Veapron.
No, Veapron, go get the
Having
other
a bit of an internal conflict here. He doesn't know which way he wants to go.
There's 3 items. No.
Oh, I guess he's waiting on those 2 to see if he finds plasma, but oof, I don't agree with this.
I mean, I guess, but I would go get those 3 items anyway.
Hmm.
Darn. It's fine though. He's still thinking about it.
Yeah, standing on the top of the elevator, like, ooh.
All right, now he's not thinking about it. Now he's confident.
He's going. He's dedicating.
All right, so top of ore processing. This is usually where grapple beam is. But we'll see.
Oh, he's not even gonna check the conscientious objectors room.
Yeah, it's fine. He wants to go check this item first.
Ah, yeah, true.
It's a little bit weird routing because he has to come back through main quarry, which is where you want to exit to Chozo. So we'll see what he does here. So he's actually entering this room backwards, and you can't see it right now. There's actually a big wall here, invisible wall, but you can boost through it if you're in the right spot. Calvin's being great. Hello, Calvin. Goodbye, Calvin.
Rest in
Calvin
peace.
is that power trooper, by the way. We named him Calvin because he's a jerk. Yes, only the enemies that are awful in this game have names. So if there's an enemy with a name, you know it's a bad enemy. It looks like Lane taking a pretty similar route to Veapron right here. We're going to see if he goes back to Chozo if he goes and checks mines.
Be a big route divergence, because neither choices are particularly bad. It's just, I do think mines is better. Just due to raw volume.
Veapron needs to be near the second line. That's the thing to boost through here. Yeah, so this trick is called infinite boosting. But he's just in the wrong spot right now. That's why he's not... Because it's basically you're going to build up speed, and then you build up enough speed to actually go through the collision. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh. Pirates shut the door in his face.
Rude. Ooh. Owie.
Oh. Lane appears to be blanked out for now.
No, Lane.
Ooh. Hold together, internet.
The internet pirate killed him.
Yep. Getting intermittent trend. There we go.
Oh. Yay, he's back. Yay, Lane. Yes, you build up a lot of speed.
I see Quizbowl asking about the conscientious objectors room. We'll probably see it. We'll explain it when he gets there.
What is conscientious objectors room?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this meme.
Oh, you don't know either, huh? It's the wave pirate that opts not to fight you. He just kind of chills.
Nice.
I've heard him called. That's what I've heard him called.
I'm not familiar with this meme.
So yeah, at the top of ore processing, there's a wave pirate whose AI is just turned off, so he won't fight you.
Borked AI. Does he not have a trigger in that room that you're supposed to hit to activate him, or what?
I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know what the trigger is, but yeah, he's...
It's probably a trigger that has to do with doing puzzle for real. No one does that puzzle because it takes 1,000 years.
If I were to guess, it'd be like power bombing the third bomb slot.
Did Veapron get a power bomb?
Not yet.
I hope he did.
Looks like he's still farming. Yeah. He's farming to get the phase on elite check.
It's electrifying. Oh, that's because he's a wave pirate. You can tell he's a wave pirate because the way it is. Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, this is why power bomb routing is always huge. Making sure you've got more power bombs because their drop rate is very low if you don't have an enemy that guaranteed drops them.
Yeah, and drop rates are actually based on rooms rather than enemies. So, for example, this room that Lane is in, Phazon Processing Center has a pretty good chance, and it has a lot of boxes, so you get a lot of power bombs in that room.
Hmm.
The room that Veapron's in also has a pretty good chance of dropping power bombs off of the wave pirates or down at the bottom of the room. No, Veapron, please. No. Veapron, no. If Veapron kills these wave pirates, he's going to soft lock.
I'm actually not aware of the soft lock. What happens
so he
here?
needs to go... Oh, no. He needs to go trigger the ice door to lock. Because killing the wave pirates unlocks the doors. And if you... Because both doors are locked.
Uh-huh.
So killing the wave pirates unlocks the doors, but then if he hits the trigger to lock the doors after he unlocks the doors, then he's going to be locked in.
Oh,
From both sides. So yeah, this is very unfortunate. Okay, he did it. Okay, good.
Okay. Whew.
I thought he didn't hit it.
That would have been scary.
Oh wait, did they fix the randomizer? They might have actually.
Is Bash still here? Did he patch it?
I'll ask Bash later. He might have patched it. I'm not aware. I'll ask him right now actually. Bash Prime. What room is that? Is that security something?
I don't trust myself with the term security after learning Thardis's backroom name. Anything called security is fair game in my head now.
Because that other room that's next to it is called Security Access Bay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in the vanilla game, if you don't trigger that door, you soft lock. Why is he? What?
What? Oh.
They respawn.
Lane is opting to actually do ore processing rather than skip it with grapple. Yeah, that's about right.
You don't even need grapple, man. You just skip it by jumping on top of the spider trap.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really bad jump, to be fair, but
nothing is bad if it lets you skip
blasted by the power troopers. Resident sleeper.
Shadow Pirate proving rather elusive.
Bash / Sympathetic must have fixed the soft lock in that room because I can't think of any times where those wave pirates have respawned like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the second time you go through that room, it's ice pirate.
Veapron, even after all that, still not having a power bomb. Oh, never mind. He got some. Never mind. I'm full. Ignore me.
He does need to check the item at the top of this room because he hasn't looked at it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't get the...
No way, I'm in up on this guy either.
Yeah, this guy takes 24 missiles instead of 10. So it wastes a lot of time to not do the AI manipulation on him, actually. Which is unfortunately something I didn't go over in my guide because the guide never went to mines.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, I made a guide for the randomizer for tournament settings for like advanced strategy. So if you want to get good at this game, go check that out.
It's in the resources in the Discord.
And you can watch me play like crap. I probably lost 5 minutes that seed just to poor routing, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah. It's in the name of science and
At least I showed you what not to do.
Yes. Alright, we are going to see Lane here getting a new check that Veapron hasn't done yet.
Yeah, so let's see what's here. So you can slope jump up to this. You don't need to use Spider Ball to do it.
Just a missile. Main quarry is disappointing.
Disappointment. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. It's a slightly good meme. Yes, it's always a sad day when you are out of power bombs and have to farm for them. Thankfully, there's a lot. There's a concentrated. There's a lot like in this room, and there's a lot in the next room. So it's kind of like the place in mines where it's concentrated that you need a lot of power bombs. You can fortunately find a lot of them.
Another powerbomb expansion. Is
They
that
now have every power bomb in the game?
That's all of them.
All 5 of them. Well, 4 expansions.
4, yeah.
4 expansions and main power bomb. So 5 power bomb items. Coming next to corruption, hyper power bombs.
Other made-up technical stuff enabled.
Yes. Hyper space jump.
It's just the old school space jump.
You have infinite jumps in a game that many of the rooms don't have ceilings.
Yeah.
So you just
What
jump
could
out of
possibly go wrong?
Who is winning? They're actually kind of tied right now because Lane took some better routing in their game, but then took some poor routing in mines and got screwed over with power bombs. Veapron got screwed over with power bombs. Veapron took good routing in the early game and didn't get screwed over with, and now he's screwed over with power bombs. Whereas Lane has not had those problems despite his slightly suboptimal early game routing. But Lane has had better mines routing than Veapron, but otherwise they've taken basically the same route through the game.
Yeah, one thing is worth noting, Lane has done main quarry, Veapron has not. So Veapron doesn't actually know what main quarry item is yet.
But right now we're looking for plasma, and if it's not, Veapron's gonna go check some of the lower mines items, like mid to lower mines, I guess. And if it's not one of those 3 items, then it's in Chozo. I'm pretty sure it's in Chozo or it's in Crashed Frigate.
Ugh, Crashed Frigate seat on the first race.
Yeah, and they still need X-ray visor and phasons.
Correct.
Dude, the worst thing I've ever had was X-ray visor was in Metroid Quarantine B.
Oh, that's terrible.
With required Omega Pirate, and it's just really trolly.
You go everywhere else because you don't want to have to backtrack through lower phase on
right.
lines, and then it's just
Is
there.
vanilla still possible for plasma? No, it was a missile.
Yeah, it was a missile. Looks like a missile and vent shaft as well.
Yes.
Not sure. He appears to be disoriented. There we go.
He got bonked.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Well, and he went the wrong way.
I have a very bad habit of fighting the pirates in this room. I'm so used to pirates locking doors.
Oh, yeah. Just leave and they'll just shoot you and then you can leave. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Interesting thing, that pirate doesn't break out unless you have Plasma Beam in your inventory.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Veapron's kind of hesitating here because he doesn't have X-ray visor to fight this robot.
Yeah, no X-ray, no wave buster, no flamethrower.
But you can tell when his weak spot is open when the red light shows up, because this robot has like a shield that he puts up, but it's an invisible shield. But when he attacks, he drops the shield to make his attacks, and you can tell when the shield is dropped by the red light that shows up. It's like a red eyeball light, or whatever. He should be using Ice Beam here because it deals more damage, but it's cool. Or missiles. Spamming missiles
down regardless.
Yeah, I think you can actually like stun lock him with missiles because he'll like whenever you hit him with a missile, he'll like kind of like jerk to the side and you can keep hitting him. So yeah, if one of these 2 items is not Plasma Beam, they have I think 9 more locations where it can be, and
Link.
They are what?
Lane is kind of Monka S right now.
Oh yeah, Monka S. Please save our friend Lane from dying.
Kind of an unfortunate maze here.
is kind of a weird maze.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate.
And then Ginger getting like the 15 square maze.
Oh yeah, I got a 15
Like,
square
yeah.
maze last night. Ooh, that
Yeah,
felt
so
good.
the maze is actually made by the same guy who made Zoid. Because you know,
This guy really likes RNG, huh?
yeah, he likes making RNG. And he likes making very wide RNG. So the best maze is like 15 squares. And I think the worst one is like 55 squares. I think, and it's always odd numbers, and it skips one of the numbers. I can't remember which, but usually most mazes are like in the high 30s, I think. But the best one you can get is 15. And actually, I did an any percent run for I don't remember what. But I ended up getting a 15 square maze in the marathon, and I was like pretty happy about that. Kind of cool.
Yeah, we got a big development here. Lane is not going into Phase Online's depths. He's going to chill.
This could be a very big time save or a very big time loss compared to Veapron.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fateful decision, I think.
So far, it's worked out but if this is the last item that Veapron can check in mines without plasma beam.
Veapron getting bullied by the turrets.
Why is the turrets not turning off?
I don't know. It said
Firing
malfunction on the scan. That was weird.
The firing squad is beating him up. But yeah, this is the last item he can check, and if this is not plasma beam, then it's going to be a time loss for Veapron that Lane won't have to deal with.
In addition, someone in chat actually had a question that I don't have the answer to personally. Are mazes the same between randomizer seeds?
No.
Okay. Didn't think
so. It would be cool if we did that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know they used to do that, or know that they do that for ALTTP.
Oh no!
What?
This is why I personally kill the pirates before I go for the Metroids.
What the?
Because the Metroid phased through the wall.
That was really funny. The Metroid went through the wall.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. That's kind of funny. You can
although I thought that doesn't that lock the room down? I thought the room was locked.
The room is not locked. No.
Oh. I could have sworn I actually lost the run because of that.
And when a Metroid phases out of bounds, he gets killed.
Huh. What happened to my game?
Oh, it's malfunctioning because he's scanning it from the wrong side.
Oh. I see.
All right, so that's going to be looked like a missile. So it's going to be a big time save for Lane because it's going to be about like 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how fast Lane is actually able to do that. Oh, and Lane just got 500.
Oh yeah. So Plasma Beam was Sunken Frigate.
Yeah.
Looks like Morph Ball. Looks like the Morph Ball room.
Yeah, it was in Hydro Access Tunnel. Good job set. But Veapron's going to be right behind him, so...
Mm-hmm. He's going to be making his way out of mines right now.
So now we have to find X-Ray Visor. And X-Ray Visor can be in a lot of... It can be in lower mines. Oh, it's find X-Ray Visor and Phazon. But Phazon Suit can be anywhere.
Yeah.
But X-Ray Visor can be in lower mines, which would be very rude. It can be... they have an artifact of Arbor, so that doesn't matter. It can be... no, they've already checked out all the ice walls in Drum, right?
Yeah, they did. It was just...
They need X-Ray because Omega Pirates required this seed.
Mm-hmm.
Omega has an artifact. Yeah, Plasma and Frigate's a bad meme.
Anything in Frigate is a bad meme.
Wait, what? Did they fix this in the randomizer? No, Lane, you can't. What? Oh. Okay. Usually you can't do that, but you can't go back through those doors because you have to activate them from the other side.
Oh yeah, no. In Randomizer at least, you
Right,
can totally do Reverse Frigate.
There's a lot of fixed stuff that I never knew about because I'm just used to playing the game the vanilla way.
Yeah, having Reverse Frigate without needing to do it for
so, I think it's a better idea to get those items and then leave back the way you came because that's an elevator that goes to Chozo.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think they should check next.
True,
because,
yeah.
Lane can check. Yeah, we want to... No, he doesn't have to do reverse bars because he has boost.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. He doesn't have to.
Yeah. But the main reason that it goes right to Chozo, where he can check Hall of the Elders, and then he can also check Training Chamber and Magma Pool. So that's 4 items in Chozo. 6 if he wants to. 6 items if he wants to check Flagra and Wild. Yeah, I didn't know Synthetic fixed that either. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, Lane is ahead right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Veapron is about probably 3 minutes behind him. So it is a lot. Like 3 minutes is a lot of time, but it's definitely not undoable for sure. You can definitely get there. So let's go Veapron. Catch up, make it a more interesting race. Oh,
We'll see if
we're not rooting. We're not rooting for anybody, by the way. But it would be more. It would be more interesting if they were tied. I think
we're rooting for the viewers to have a good race.
Yes.
So Veapron is our current
we
target.
like you, Twitch chat. Now he has nothing
Veapron
to
is-
off of.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get this item because he didn't get this yet. Right. I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. He hasn't done main quarry, so that's going to slow him down a bit checking this missile.
Yeah. Hey Bash, I know you're in chat. Did you or Synthetic fix I think it's Security Hall or whatever. It's the room with the wave pirates. Because Veapron actually would have soft locked if it had been the vanilla game, but he didn't. So I guess I'm assuming that you fixed it, which is pretty cool, honestly. But to be fair, it's not that hard to not soft lock in that room though, because you can go right in front of the ice door. Whenever you do it in reverse, you can just go next to the ice door and that hits the trigger to lock the doors. Because normally when you go through the room the correct way, you hit the trigger right as you enter the room, which locks the doors, and then you don't soft lock, but you're not supposed to enter it from the other way. And then you soft lock because you didn't hit the lock trigger. So that's why that happens, if in case anyone wasn't clear on what we're talking about. This is the room with the wave pirates. Alright, so this is 3 items that Lane can get. One of them is a missile. Alright, it sounds like Synthetic fixed it. Yeah. Cool.
Second missile.
Thank you,
Okay.
Bash. Alright, and
Nothing.
missile. Okay. When is Metroid Prime crowd control? I'm not sure what you mean.
Crowd control is generally just Twitch integration, where Twitch chat can
Oh, that.
modify your game.
I would not like that very much. I think that would be really hard because of the fact that we're playing through Nintendo and not like an online emulate. I'm not sure how that would work with Metroid Prime. Because I've seen it happen with like NES games and SNES games, but Metroid Prime is a GameCube game, which is far more complex. Yeah. So I don't know. Even so, I would not like to play that because I don't want Twitch chat trolling me.
I'm rooting for Twitch chat to have a good race. Don't push your chances. You're not. I'm not letting you into my game.
Stay out of my game. Not in my randomizer. But yeah, now it looks like Lane is going to go check
All the elders.
Hall of the Elders, yes, thank you. And if it's not here, then I think it's back in Lower Mines, which would be very trolly. But
Yeah,
what would be more trolly is if this item was
Flagra?
super. No, if this. Oh yeah, it could be on Flagra. But if this item was super missiles,
Oh. Then
imagine
we have to
how
go back and
weird
check.
that would be.
Oh.
Because they would not only have to check Sunken Frigate, they'd have to check Labs again
Again.
too.
Yeah, Labs, Sunken Frigate.
They don't have to, but
Oh.
it would be a good idea.
That would really
Labs,
screw up the routing.
Oh,
Oh
and
my god! Oh, the commentator's curse!
Commentator's curse. Well, he can go check the tree in main, or whatever that room is. Main plaza.
There's also Crossway he can check, which is not far from here.
You don't need super missile to check that, but they already looked and it's a missile.
Oh, did they? Oh yeah. I guess I missed that.
Yeah, you can jump on the pegs in the wall and you can like squeeze your way into the little morph ball slot. Buttertoads.
Buttertoad. Oof.
Oh, why did I say that? I should have shut up and not.
Gods.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I'm the worst commentator ever.
You're turning this race into a torture.
I'm so rude.
Oh man, looks like Lane's actually
pausing real quick to think about his routing. Honestly, if I were him, yeah, I would go back and check the tree. And then after that, I would go through Chozo and get my Arbor Chamber artifact. Oh, then I don't know what I would do. I'd probably go back to mines. I think at this point I would disrespect the super missile and not go check frigate.
Spite it.
I might make my way through Sunken Frigate, but I definitely wouldn't go all the way out of my way for labs at this point until after I was done with lower mines.
I was not watching Veapron. Did he get supers? I don't.
Has he gone to Hall of the Elders yet? I don't think.
Oh no, he's going there now. Okay. I thought he was going through the other way. Never mind. Two runners high-fiving each other as they pass.
Yeah, he was doing reverse frigate after frigate. Yeah. See, at this point, I think that I would just go back through Sunken Frigate, get the item in Sunken Frigate, and make my way to mines from there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Lane's going to go to Arbor Chamber to get his artifact. His super special awesome artifact.
Very best one. The vanilla.
Vanilla. Can you imagine if maybe we did curse them, dude, because we already called out that curse, and then we joked about the item in labs being required.
Oh, I feel so bad if that happened.
And then it would be both of our faults because you joked about it too, Kappa.
Yeah, you've baited me in as a scapegoat.
I just wanted to blame Ginger for all the problems that happened in its seed.
Yeah. This is what I get for being
All
new in the
Ginger's
community. I'm the scapegoat.
Oh. What's going on here?
Oh.
Oh no, our tracker Diggle has lost power.
Oh no!
Okay. I don't know how to do tracking, but I can certainly.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Alright, you got it? Alright.
Is it?
Oh! Oof. Lane bonking on root chamber.
Track.
Oh, and he falls all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
Unless he. Oh no, never mind. He fell on purpose, it looks like.
Okay, so we have not marked super missiles for the. Wait, has they gotten? Has Veapron gotten supers yet?
I believe so.
Okay. Whose side is which? I don't know.
If it's. Click one and I'll tell you which one goes up.
I think it did it. All right, we did it. Yay! Okay, we did it. We did it.
Alright, sweet. Learning how to track.
I've never done it before. And Lane just got Root Cave, right?
Yeah, he did.
So now he has 5 artifacts. All right, commentating and tracking at the same time is kind of difficult.
At least
it's fine.
I hope he did. I was digging through the. I was checking my ping while he was climbing Arbor Chain.
Okay, so the runners, Exerciser and Phazon. They've checked Warrior Shrine, so it looks like.
They have.
Oh, dude, Lane's going back for labs. He knows.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
He knows that we. No, he's not. Oh,
He's
he
reading
is.
the curse.
He knows that we cursed him. Oh, not even doing the dash. Come on, Lane. Dash to the bridge. Save that 1 second. It's probably more like 2 or 3, but it's still a very minimal amount of time.
Every time matters in a race.
So yeah, Lane right now is in the lead by a few items right now. Or, sorry, by a few locations.
Mm-hmm.
They've all checked the same stuff except that Lane opted not to check lower mines locations where Veapron did, and it didn't work out for Veapron.
Mm-hmm.
And Veapron has also not checked Tower of Light. Looks like that's
True.
what he's going back to do.
First he's gonna check tree.
Oh yeah, check the tree.
Fortunate miss.
Oops.
Refund the missile. Well, half of the missiles since he missed.
Oops. Oh yeah, he also can check Sun. I forgot about that.
Ooh, true.
Artifact of Sun. Just do infinite speed to get it, Kappa.
Is infinite speed banned? I don't think it is.
Yes, it is banned.
Is it? Okay.
Out of bounds. Oh yeah, I should say out of bounds and infinite speed are banned in this current tournament. I'm not sure how it's going to work out in the future for tournaments because the community seems to be split on it. But
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Shout
just
out
need to do some Discord.
Yeah, man, we all went back to 2010. For those who don't know, in 2010, that was when Out of Bounds got unbanned on the official any percent leaderboards. And there was a very big community argument about it. And that's where I personally like much more speedruns came from. Good old... Oh, that was back in the days of STA.
Man.
Infinite
I think
Speed is
Metroid
not-
Prime... Oh, okay, he's gonna check with missiles before he goes for
Infinite
the...
Speed is not pointless, but it takes 50 seconds, which is why it's a bad time loss. I'm not like this. These need a separate category. Unfortunately, IMG Pro, even though I agree with you, there's actually not very many secret worlds that are actually useful in Randomizer. There's basically just Arbor Chamber. So it's kind of just Arbor Chamber that's actually good. So even though it got banned, it's actually not very useful in Randomizer.
I was talking about this at the top of the race, but
Yeah.
yeah, Out of Bounds in general and Metroid Prime wasn't actually very useful.
It's very high risk and low reward in general. And there's plenty of ways to get the items quicker than going out of bounds, but also inbounds, even though it still skips items.
Time to see if the curse is real.
Yeah, Migs.
Oh.
Hunt for on. Oh yeah, it came back to the best item.
Is that still cursed? I think that still counts as cursed.
Yeah, because the best item in the game is there. Kappa.
Yep.
But
Alright,
yeah,
so Lane's run is officially validated.
Migs, they're also looking for X-ray visor, by the way, because
Elite Quarters has an artifact.
oh, they got flamethrower, so I need to put that on the tracker. Looks like Veapron's going to get his artifact.
Yeah, he's going for Arbor.
Oh.
And I think Lane is making his way back to lower phase on mines. Either that or has Lane done Findrana Depths yet? He might be doing that. Especially since he has gravity. And plasma, so we can check that room as well. He might be doing phase on depths before mines. Fendrana Depths, excuse me.
Oh yeah, because you can check Artifact Spirit.
Yeah.
Storage Cavern. Storage Cave or Storage Cavern? I think it's Storage Cave. But yes, there is in fact a room in the game called Storage Cave and Storage Cavern. And
Right,
Storage
the name
Cave
fits.
Storage Cave is where Artifact of Spirit is, right here in Fendrana, and Storage Cavern is the missile that's right next to Triclops Pit in Magmore. So as you can tell, we have very good names.
Excellent names.
All right, this would be pretty heartbreaking if this was an item in Fendrana's Edge right here.
Aren't there 2 transport accesses as well, and both of them have an item? Because there's the one leading into Fendrana Depths, and
there's Transport Access B, which is so Transport Access A is the one with the energy tank that leads to Fendrana from Magmore. Transport Tunnel B is the one in Chozo that leads to Magmore. Or not Chozo, but Talon. Yeah, there's like, I'm pretty sure there's transport tunnels and they go all the way up to E, and they're all in different areas. I'm pretty sure they go up to E, yeah.
wonderful naming.
Yes, Transport Tunnel A and B both have items. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but I think there's a lot of Transport Tunnel. Alright, let's see what Fendrana's Edge has for them here. But yeah, now we're just kind of scrambling around for the rest of the items, really. That's all we're doing. This is a pretty bad seed, like, both runners had to 100% almost every area.
It started off really nice with a lot of early artifacts, and...
Yeah. But then Elite Quarters, man.
Yeah,
Elite Quarters came to ruin the day.
Ruins everything.
Alright, if the artifact is not here, they haven't checked Frigate, right?
No, they...
No, but they didn't check the
No,
one.
yeah. Right? They did not check the one that you have to super missile, no.
Okay, so, if X-Ray Visor is not here, then it is either in Sunken Frigate or Lower Mines, I think. Both of which would be very rude.
It's not...
E-tank.
Dude.
But I'm pretty sure that's the only 2 spots it can still be. That's not far from the truth, Digglewrath.
Actually, can X-Ray be
not-
in...
What?
I don't think Logic doesn't expect you to do Metroid Quarantine without X-Ray, does it?
Oh, I think you're right. So that means it has to be in Frigate?
I think so.
Maybe. It doesn't expect you?
It doesn't?
Should.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it should, but... Isn't there a logic setting for that? Let me look at it.
There is a Logic setting, yeah.
It's like, don't...
Expect
There's like one
X-Ray
that
for
says,
invisible
like,
platforms.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure is turned on for the tournament. So yeah, it might actually just have to be in Sunken Frigate.
Ooh, but this could actually bite Lane in the rear because he hasn't done the available lines checks.
Okay, so here we go. In the tournament settings, we have the logic true, require X-ray visors to invisible platforms. So that is marked true. So the item logic that will here's what it actually says. The item logic will always require that you obtain X-ray visor to access items that require traversing invisible platforms such as Great Tree Chamber and any item in lower phase on mine. So, Sunken Frigate, I'm pretty sure has the X-ray visor.
Yeah, here's the thing though, Lane, he hasn't done the lower mines checks yet that he can do without X-ray. So I think he's gonna go do that, and Veapron already knows it's not there.
Fortunate.
Ooh. This could be the edge Veapron needed to get back in.
Yeah. Just depends on who realizes this, who doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Thermal and X-ray are not required for tournament settings. Well, I mean, I guess they kind of are, but you don't need them. Like, you don't need thermal to beat You can go
Right.
get thermal by any means, but you don't need thermal visor to beat. Oh yeah, Logic thinks you need them. You don't need thermal visor to go beat Metroid Prime. Even though it kind of sucks when you don't have it, you have to find him with the scan visor.
Oh no! Yeah, Lane's going to mines.
Lane.
Oh!
Are there any super missile locations in mines?
I don't think so. I mean, there's no, because it can't be Quarantine B because
Okay,
we
so
just talked about this.
They have cleared out Phendrana, right?
Yeah, completely.
Unless-
I believe. Has Veapron done labs? I wasn't watching. I think he has. I'm not
Well,
sure.
maybe it's
though.
checked labs and it was a missile, right? Or
I was watching Lane when he checked labs. I'm not sure if Veapron did or not.
yeah, it wasn't anything.
I feel like it would have.
It was nothing important, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was just a missile. Labs was just a missile.
Actually, it was flamethrower.
Oh yeah, you're right. Wow. Oh,
The
don't
best
listen to me.
All right, so looking at this item. Okay.
I'm a fool.
All right, that item could have been Phazon suit, but it could not have been X-ray visor. I don't want to shoot that box. But yeah, this is quite unfortunate. Oh no. Oh, and it can be on Flagra as well.
Oh man.
Could still be there. They've already done Thardus and that kind of thing, so it can't be on Thardus, but yeah.
Could be Flagra.
Yeah.
That would. Flagra or Flagra's ghosts.
Yeah. Flagra.
Man, this seat is rough.
Seed is.
I mean, the good news is Lane has, as much as we talk about how flamethrower is bad, it is very useful against invisible drone.
Why would it be?
Because you don't. It goes through the shield. I've tested. You just kind of hold down flamethrower on him, and it just kills him. It's similar to Wavebuster. It just kills it. It's really nice.
I would think Wavebuster would be more good because you don't have to aim.
Yeah, Wavebuster is better, but they don't have that. They do have flamethrower though, which is a lot better than just trying to shoot it with plasma or ice, in my opinion.
This is gonna be very unfortunate. I can't look.
Mm-hmm.
Both the runners are making the same mistake.
Wait, he's going back too? But he already... Oh no, because he doesn't know the logic doesn't require, I guess. Oof.
Yeah, they're both going back.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. That's kind of unfortunate. Ensign, Chekhov, yeah, those Flagra or Sunken Frigate, because there's one item that they could not check in Sunken Frigate because they didn't have super missiles at the time, but now they have super missiles.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very good to know the rules of the tournament you're in. Good, very good point. Oh, this is just unfortunate. Yeah, so to whoever said, whoever I said 2 hours to, this routing mistake is going to make this seed take longer than 2 hours.
I mean, on the bright side, the good thing about both runners making the mistake is that...
We get to watch more Metroid Prime. Wow!
Yeah. Well, the run will hopefully be closer than if only one of them made the mistake and the other didn't. Lane is bailing after checking power bombs, though. He does know Metroid Quarantine A isn't available by logic.
Yeah. Okay. So he knows about the rules, but he just
didn't know about
sort
the
of poorly
items it
routed,
could get.
routed it.
Yeah.
But Veapron must not know because he's already checked these items.
Hmm.
And while it is easy to skip these platforms because you can either shoot them or you can actually see them with thermal visor. Yeah. We're
It's
referring to
kind
the
of a
rule
thing.
that the seed will never place X-ray visor in a spot where you technically need X-ray visor to get, even though you technically don't need it. So, for example, these platforms in MQB right here, technically you're supposed to use X-ray visor to see them, and so any item in lower mines is not going to be X-ray visor because you need X-ray visor to get every item in lower mines past Metroid Quarantine B. So, and we need X-ray visor to kill a Mega Pirate, and so they have to find X-ray visor. It's not optional this seed because they have to kill a Mega Pirate with it.
I'm thinking what could be really bad is
The
if
Mega Pirate has an artifact.
Man, talking about commentator's curse, what if Veapron doesn't know you can't hurt Omega without X-ray?
Oh, I hope he does know that.
Oh, I feel real bad because I'd be the one that cursed this one.
It's all your fault.
I was the one who talked about learning that during a race.
Everybody shame Ginger.
Don't shame me yet, we don't know.
Though it is worth mentioning that Phazon suit can be in lower mines.
Yes, absolutely.
Phazon suit can basically be anywhere.
It's only needed to kill Metroid Prime, so...
Yeah, there's only 2 items in the game, I think, that technically are Phazon suit. And, yeah. Which would be the spot for early newborn, and I think the item behind Omega Pirate expects you to have
Does it?
Phazon.
Okay.
Obviously, you don't need it. You can just take 100 damage. You take about 100 damage when you go through that. You jump a lot. Yeah, Lane should have checked everything else and then gone, in my opinion. Because he still has Flagra. And I totally understand not wanting to check Flagra, but at this point, you kind of just need to do it.
Yeah, there's 2 item checks behind Flagra that they don't know about yet.
Flagra takes about 4 minutes to kill because...
Whoa, hey, look at that.
1,000 years of cutscenes. Is that Phazon suit?
Yep.
Hey, that's pretty
Wow, the commentator blessing?
Yes, but we still know that, yeah, he's not going to be able to he still has to go back out.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to appear no matter what. Unless there's a logic bug, which I guess could happen.
Oh, that would be...
But I think this is a logic, this is code that's been well figured out by Sinka and Vash, so I'm pretty sure it won't happen.
Yeah, how would we handle this if it was a logic bug? Because that wouldn't exactly be a fair race.
It would be a fair race because both of them had the same logic bug.
I guess.
But it would need to be patched immediately. The Randomizer's been out for about 1.5 years. But it's been mainstream, I guess, for about a half a year. And when I say mainstream, I mean it's been very heavily worked on in the past about half a year. But Bash had like a little beta, a beta one that he had going on, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Bash has had it for about a year more than that. And then not Claris, but God, what's his name? I don't remember his name. Had a different randomizer. But people generally use this randomizer because it's a little bit easier to use.
It's a nice find. Ice Spreader's pretty good against Metroid Prime.
Yeah, Ice Spreader. It's actually pretty slow against him.
Yeah, I know charge shots are better, but...
Yeah, it's technically a little bit faster to use charge shots, but it's more consistent to use...
I also just really like getting Ice Spreader on the Exo turnaround. Just skip an entire phase.
Oh yeah, that's obviously pretty fast. Though sometimes you don't want to do it depending on if you know what phase is next. Like if you know
sure,
power
yeah,
phase
if it's
is next,
power
you don't want to
coming.
skip it, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it's like plasma. So basically you want to use it if you have wave. If you know that wave is next. But otherwise, if you don't know what's next, you should just do it. Because the snipes are still... Well, even then, if you get both of the snipes with the charge ice shot, you only need one more charge shot of any beam to do it, so it's still pretty slow to do Ice Spreader anyway. But you have to get both snipes.
Veapron, salty. I betcha. He found the last item check and it's just an E-tank.
Well, I mean, it was technically his fault, but...
Oh, absolutely, but... That's still...
That would still be salty, yes.
You don't want to be in
And it looks like Lane's
Metroid
gonna
going to.
check Fleagra. Yeah.
Nice.
Ice Spreader does not damage yellow Metroid Prime. Flamethrower damages yellow Metroid Prime, though. Power Phase, if you want to be more specific.
That's why it's the best item. It's got versatility.
For reference, if anybody doesn't know the meme, Flamethrower is the worst item in the game. Because it's actually the only beam combo that sucks. Like, Wave Buster is like kind of bad, and Ice Spreader is kind of bad, and obviously Super Missile is really good. But Flamethrower is actually just terrible. It would be about as good. It would be about as Wave Buster if it had the range and if it locked on. But it has like barely any range and it doesn't lock on, like Wave Buster does, and so it's bad. And the other thing is that Plasma Beam is such a high damage beam anyway that Flamethrower is just overkill. Like, for example, you can end a phase, like one of the cycles that Metroid Prime does, with 2 charged plasma shots and 1 normal plasma shot. So charged plasma shots are just too good. Yeah, Wave Buster also looks way better.
Oh yeah.
It's like a taser. It's like a taser beam.
And it's arguably useful. If you have a lot of missiles, you can.
Yes,
You
that
can
is a
speed
good
it.
point. Wave Buster does damage Flagra.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
And it's actually slightly faster if you have Wave Buster because you don't have to watch the cutscenes.
Just hoping my race tomorrow gives us enough missiles by the time we have to fight Flagra.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
But you have to have Wave Buster.
True, that too.
Yeah, Spaghetti. Wave Buster damages Flagra. It damages him pretty slowly, but it's faster because you don't have to watch all the cutscenes. Because it just ends him. Spaghetti is the name of somebody in chat. It's also what somebody is eating. Oh yeah, you can bomb Flagra from outside the slots.
Yeah.
Because unlike normal morph ball bomb slots like this one, unlike normal morph ball bomb slots where you actually have to be in it, these morph ball bomb slots are actually a damage field or like a damage hitbox, and they extend slightly out of the morph ball bomb slot, and you can hit them from the outside.
Yeah, are we actually seeing a Veapron forfeit, or is he just
I don't know.
getting his bearings? He's thinking about something.
I'm not sure. Did he forfeit? I'm sure we
hope
would.
Nah, he
I'm
wasn't
sure we
too
would
far
get it
behind.
if he forfeited.
Oh, Lane's stopping as well. There might be some discussion going on. Oh, it's a bio break. Okay.
What's going on?
Vapron's taking a bio break. He's going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I assume that's why Lane's hesitating as well. It's just a agreed upon pause, perhaps? Yeah, looks like it.
Veapron's wasting in-game time.
Oh. They're back. Alright, race is back on.
Dan's gaming. Oh, we back. Yeah, what a gentleman, Mr. Lane1.
No kidding.
Definitely
Good sportsmanship.
I definitely would not pause for somebody that wants to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I'm too much of a jerk.
Samus has an iron bladder. You should have one too.
Exactly. Well, she has an iron, like, diaper.
Yeah, probably, actually.
Diaper gaming, Kappa. That's actually some terrible content. Don't do that. Alright, so if it's not here, it's in Sunken Frigate. And I think that's the only location that's... I mean, I guess Findrana Shorelines too, but I'm pretty sure that was a missile.
Yeah, we
they
saw
looked at
Veapron actually look at it. He would have gone there if it was.
I know they
X-ray.
looked at it. Unless they saw it was X-ray and forgot.
Yeah, either that or.
Yeah. This is the last item in Chozo Ruins, IMG Pro.
Man, the percents are gonna be so high for this race.
Oh, Veapron. Not the spider ball.
Turning around.
What?
Huh?
Did you forget something?
Oh, it might have clicked in his head. Sunken frigate. He might be turning around to go back to Upper Mines.
That's pretty good. Well,
Ooh,
is that a
that was missile.
Okay, so it's in Sunken Frigates. Now the
It's
runners
a-
are kind of tied.
Yeah, it's a race. A race to the sunken ship.
They're tied if Veapron is going to Sunken Frigate, right?
Not sure what else he'd be going for. He full cleared Upper Mines, I'm pretty sure.
Does logic require X-ray for Chozo Ghosts? No.
No.
Because there are fights in the game where you do not have X-ray visor and have to beat up Chozo Ghosts. In particular, Hall of the Elders.
Man, I'm so bad at the reverse gate bomb jump.
Oh yeah. In general, if I think I'm gonna come back through. Oh, nice job.
Veapron, no.
In general, if I think that I'm gonna come back through, I don't. Oh, he got
The Metroid bonk. Oh.
he got dunked on by the Metroid. No, 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 not today. Shaq Metroid denied him. Shaquille O'Neal Metroid.
Ooh.
Yikes.
This is buying Lane a lot of time here. This race is really close right now. Supposing X-ray is where we think it is.
I think Veapron's figured it out, but I'm not sure if Lane's figured it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you're right. He's looking at the map. He doesn't know where he's going. Ooh.
Lane, it's in Suckin' Frigate, man.
Oh.
I'll
I
send him
wasn't
a quick.
expecting the first race here to play with my heart so much.
I'll send him a quick mind message. Oh,
Did you
I
get
don't
through?
think it worked.
Shit. Wait, oh. Hang on. Am I allowed to swear on this channel? I actually don't know. As I said, I got drafted off the absolute last second.
Oh, Veapron, you don't.
Okay.
You can't hold L for that jump, or else you get thrown off. If you hold L while jumping into that spot in the wall, you fall off every time.
Ah. Or process
So,
was pretty rough.
my friends and viewers in the Twitch chat of 156 viewers, I do know that this looks kind of bad, but this is not usual for Randomizer Siege.
Yeah.
Most people are done by now. So this is just kind of a combination of mistakes as well as just a trolley seed.
This seat is
Stop holding
really
L,
bad.
Veapron.
Oh, also, I was wrong. Lane has not grabbed his 5th artifact yet. Arbor Chamber wasn't marked on his map, I see.
I thought he did. Oh.
Yeah, so did I. Unfortunately, I saw him climbing Root Cave,
Okay,
and I
I'll
got
fix
pinged.
that real quick. But obviously he knows it's there.
Yeah. Oh, gods, he just doesn't know. Oh. One player's struggling to climb a metal tower. The other player just doesn't even know.
Metal tower. Stop holding L, Veapron. Oh. You can tell he's holding L because the cursor is in the middle.
Yeah.
Practice during a race, Kappa.
Exactly. Do the tricks you know during a race, don't do the tricks you don't. Unless it's basically free to try it.
Well, I think he's just trying to do the grapple beam thing without doing the puzzle. But yeah.
Oh, Lane is rechecking. This is how confused he is.
Oh man.
Oh, this hurts. And
Frigate.
Veapron has made it. He's
did it.
going.
Pog champion. It just has to do with that wall. That wall is really weird. It has to do with your speed as well. But it's like specific to that wall and fitting into that wall. If you don't hold L, you almost get it, and if you hold L, you basically never get it. You can still do it, but it's like it makes it way harder for. I don't completely understand the reason why that happens. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with your speed. When you hold L in the air, you have more. Miss Metroid.
Hey.
Hey, look, it's a moderator. Wow. Oh no, Lane. Oh, I feel so bad for Lane right now.
Yeah, this is heartbreaking. This is a heartbreaking way to finish such a close race.
Yeah. Just by a simple forgetting of one item. It's heartbreaking, man. That sucks.
This is still asking if you need all the artifacts. There are 6 artifacts in the world with our current randomizer seed, and you need all 6 of them. Currently, Veapron has 5, Lane has 4, but knows where the 5th is. And both of our runners know where the 6th is, and it's Omega, which is why we need the X-Ray. Why this race for the Sunken Frigate is so important.
But yeah. Oh. Oopsie. Alright, so Veapron is probably going to be getting his X-ray visor here.
Wave, but what?
What are we forgetting? Oh no!
Is it actually Finjana Shorelines?
It has to be, right? That's the only item left.
Yeah.
So they must have forgotten, because I know one of them looked at it.
One of them looked at it, but they didn't get much of a sight. Like they saw like the top half of the item.
Shorelines, then.
Ooh.
Which Super Missile was required for. That or it's one of the ice items, because I know they didn't like check those too hard. And Lane might have figured it out.
Vanilla Boost. No, that's Vanilla Boost is Canyon. Shorelines is the entrance to Finjana, the first room you go into.
Yeah, we're talking about the item that's on top of the big. It's the main plaza of Shorelines or Finjana. That's actually kind of funny. Every area in the game has like a cutscene. Its opening cutscene is in like the biggest room in that game or in that area. Like main quarry is probably the biggest room in mines. Main plaza is probably the biggest room in Chozo.
Mm-hmm.
Lava Lake is one of the biggest rooms in. It might not be the biggest. It's one of the biggest.
Yeah, I don't think it's bigger than Workstation or Quarry. Or, Geothermal, excuse me. What small details. Lane is... It does look like Lane is going for Finjana. I think he remembers he hasn't checked Shorelines yet.
But yeah, so there's Shorelines, which I'm pretty sure that's where it is.
Yeah.
Because that's an item that a lot of people skip or just forget a lot of times just to look at.
Oh, now Vaporon's a little confused. He's checking back a landing site again. Oh man, this race is a roller coaster.
It's at the top of the room.
Oh, is he not looking?
Go to the top.
Looks like he's gonna go for plasma checks first. Oh!
We know what's going on. Yeah, I think they just forgot what they haven't checked yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a really bad job of tracking, by the way.
That's fine.
Okay, I think we got it.
Commentating and tracking. Pretty hard. There's a reason that those roles are normally separated.
Yes. I'm definitely focused on one of them. It's okay, I can be bad at both, it's fine. Alright, I think Lane's about to figure it out.
It's definitely a good place to look at it. What?
Dude, you know it'd be a
He's
really
not
cool-
looking!
No, Lane!
Ah!
No!
Yeah, looking at it again, there's definitely no missile glow on that. I think it has to be X-ray.
No, Lane!
So Veapron looked at it and got the misread, which, I mean, fair, I got the misread as well.
Ugh.
Lane just isn't looking at it.
Okay, this seed was kind of crap, but there's been a lot of routing errors that have made it.
Oh, where's he going now? He's going to labs.
He already went to labs.
Yeah. He's just gonna be retreading here.
I'm so sad.
Oh,
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
it really is though. Oh man.
I like that meme, by the way.
It's a good meme. It's very accurate. A bit of a mood.
Lane, go back. No, I'm sad.
Here's the interesting thing though. Vaporon, he did go to Magmore, but he didn't take Findrana's front entrance, he took the rear. So I still think both of our runners are completely in the dark here. Oh, okay, he's going back. He's
part of me
going
just
straight for
wants
quarantine.
Part of me just wants to DM them both in very large Findrana shorelines, but I can't do that. I really wish I could.
Let's preserve the race.
Oh.
Alright, runners gonna high five each other again as they pass.
Oh, is there a race right after this?
Yeah, there is.
Unfortunately, I
It's,
cannot commentate that, but
Migs versus Caliber. Yeah, I believe Sal signed up to commentate that one. I'll be tracking.
alright, that's good. Because I have Dungeons and Dragons and...
Ooh.
Whoa.
You. Was it Sal commentating or someone else? Let me
Which
check.
is why... Oh, Veapron passed by it too.
Oh no!
I'm sad.
Oh, this hurts.
Veapron, no. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to defeat the Sith, not join them. I don't know what the Sith are in this situation.
The Sith is the terrible logic. The Sith are all of the numbers and letters that made up the seed.
We blame Bash. It's all Bash's fault.
Bash is Anakin.
I don't know. I'm just blaming him because he made the rando. It's Cinca's fault too. Bash, how could you do that to our runners?
Well, Apron's now valid.
But yes, Bash has just DM'd me. From my point of view, the evil checks are, or the easy checks are the evil ones, and I could not agree more.
Oh, that was easy to convert.
Well, you
to
know
the
what?
side.
Now Veapron has a full collection of all of the beam combos.
Look at that.
Gotta catch 'em all. Lane is not sure what's going on. No, Lane, go the other way.
Other direction.
You're going the wrong way.
Oh, he's going back to mines.
Okay, I have about 15 minutes before I need to leave, so I really hope that one of them finds X-Ray. Because in 15 minutes, I will not be able to commentate anymore.
Oh boy.
I'm very sorry, Twitch chat.
Oh, how long can they go without checking the tower?
Come
Oh,
on,
maybe.
Veapron, do it.
Maybe Veapron's going.
Come on, Veapron, come on.
Oh, he's not switching the power though.
Look to the left. Look to the left.
No, Veapron.
No, look up.
Oh.
Veapron, please. It's right
Wait,
there.
My heart can't take this. This is supposed to be a simple Monday morning.
Balletta, the tower has X-ray visor, which they need to beat the game because Omega Pirate has an artifact, and you have to have X-ray visor in order to deal damage to Omega Pirate.
Oh man, I think Lane, in a desperate bid, is assuming that X-ray is not required for lower mines, which is going to be a problem. All right.
I don't know, man, because they've checked other items that have supers, so they definitely know that they have supers. Oh, that guy almost got him. All right, Veapron, you just have to look up and to the right. That's all you have to do.
Oh! Oh my God, he sees it. I think he saw. Veapron, where are you going?
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Did he not see it? Or
no.
is that not X-ray? I swear he looked right at it.
Did he?
I swear he did. You can clearly see the item on top of the tunnel. Unfortunately, the quality online isn't very good, so it's hard to tell what they're actually seeing. But I don't see the missile glow, and I don't see the E-tank glow either. The only thing left that doesn't glow is X-ray. It had to be it.
I'm pretty sure that's the only location that can still be X-ray.
I see chat agreeing with me. There was no glow.
Somebody clip it and him looking at it, and I'll look at it and tell you if it's X-ray or not. He probably didn't get a good. Did he actually look at it?
I thought he did.
Like intentionally looked at it and was looking for the top of the tower.
Oh yeah, he was L-targeted to the top of the tower and jumping backwards.
Oh, so maybe he didn't see it. I don't know.
All right, we got the clip.
Okay, let me look at this. Okay. Full screen. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Man, how can you be this desperate for items and not use the 5 missiles in 10 seconds it takes to make that check? Like, you're clearly desperate. Why don't you make that check?
I think that's X-ray. It has to be X-ray.
Wait, no, it's not! It's flamethrower! Lane has it! Lane's got it! It's a flamethrower!
Oh, right, we forgot about that item. Oh, duh. Alright, I don't know what that was. Alright, we were wrong.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
So, we were halfway right.
Oh, I could... Man, everyone forgot about flamethrower. Vanilla flamethrower.
Yeah, because it's...
Ooh.
Alright, so now we have probably our winner.
It was thermal? No. Our runners already have thermal. It was... Where was thermal? It was in Frost Cave. Under the ice.
Alright.
Well, Lane is pretty much in go mode now. He doesn't have phase on. He doesn't know where that is, but otherwise.
Yeah, but basically, he basically knows that it has to be in lower mines.
Hmm. And yes, we do know X-ray is needed because we have a artifact in elite quarters.
Yes, and you cannot hurt Omega Pirate without the X-ray visor equipped. Otherwise, your damage doesn't do anything. Like, you can still see him without it, but you can't target him and you can't deal damage to him.
Ooh, falling down a bit too far there.
Yeah. What if he skips Fungal Hall access?
Oh, don't! We have been cursing this run so many times by saying things like that. You're not allowed to do this anymore.
This run is cursed.
You need to go to D&D now before you make this any worse.
All right, goodbye, guys.
Don't actually, please.
Don't leave me.
What's in Fungal Axis? That is Phazon Suit.
Yeah, Phazon Suit's there. Veapron already has it because he went to lower mines to look for X-ray, but X-ray can't be there. This is some weird content.
This is an incredible first race. I don't know if it's incredible in a good way or a bad way, but for the first
Definitely
race, this
incredible
is...
in a bad way.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, it's not they anymore, right?
I mean, I can't blame them for missing Flamethrower. I forgot about it too.
Oh, so Veapron... Wait, has Veapron not killed Flagra yet?
No, he hasn't killed Flagra.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Alright, there we go. Oopsie.
That means Veapron's going to be killing.
Right, they didn't check it because they didn't have Plasma Beam at the time, and they just forgot to go back. Gee, Lane just wall crawl to a Mega Pirate. Yeah, I believe the vanilla flamethrower location's called, oh boy, I want to say Storage Depot B.
Makes sense.
It's either A or B. I think it's Storage Depot something. Let me check.
I think it'd be B since you get Flamethrower after Grapple and Vanilla.
You're supposed to get Grapple first.
No, Storage Depot B is Grapple. You were right, it's A.
Alright, I'm the best. It's probably because they made that room first.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would think. At least it's better named than Storage Cave and Storage Cave.
Yes. Boy, that Metroid has...
The devs probably wanted to name it like Storage Cave again. You're like, nah, man, we already named something Storage Cave. Okay, Storage Cavern. How about that? Oh, okay.
It's totally different. Players
Very,
will never
very
suspect a thing.
But for real, though, the devs of this game are great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Except for Zoid, right?
But map stations don't matter, Spaghetti, so we don't need map stations to have different names. Because who needs that when you can just not get map stations?
What's a map station? I don't remember.
Oh. Yeah, what's Grapple Beam? I've never heard of that either before. He's got it! Go Mo!
Alright. Lane feeling good, barreling forward. I swear you can actually see the runners moving, just running faster when they've got all the items.
Oh yeah.
It's just a clarity of purpose.
I solved the puzzle of the seed. Ooh, oh. That was almost an awesome dash. That dash is awesome.
Alas.
I usually scan dash off of the glider, but that dash is a lot harder, but it's way faster, and it looks way cooler. How often do runners die? Not very often.
Not very.
None of the runners have died here. They just didn't find X-ray for a long time.
We saw him getting pretty close.
X-ray was in Storage Depot A.
Yes.
Which is where Flamethrower usually is. Nice camera.
I love the morph ball cam.
Nah, Lane, you don't need to check anything else. You can just go past it all. You're in go mode. Lane, just go past it.
Why is he going for it? What? You saw it was a missile. Oh.
Oh, never mind. He did want to get it. Oh, ice spreader. Oh, I gotta mark it down.
I don't know if I would have gone for ice spreader there or not. It's hard to say.
It's not that.
On one hand, it is core to my
ice
Metroid
spreader's like
punch.
only good against the final boss, and even then, like it doesn't save time really.
Especially not when you have to try and get
Flip jump's kind of annoying.
slope. There we go. Yeah, it's better for Prime. I don't know. I'd leave that as a neutral play. Not good, not bad. Just depends.
I mean, it took him about 20 seconds to get it, which is definitely less than the amount of time it could save.
Mm-hmm. But how much of that was due to a botched slope jump as well? Botching the slope jumps.
I mean, it's still time lost.
Yeah, fair.
Time loss is time loss, and it was time loss that he wouldn't have had if he had skipped it.
Listen, I'm trying to vouch for our runners here. You're making it real hard.
Man,
They've been through enough. Cut them some slack.
I mean, it's technically their fault, but... But yes, this has been a kind of a rude seed that has been made atrocious. Like, just it was a bad seed to begin with, and then it's just like the mistakes, because this stuff doesn't happen very often. X-ray is usually not this trolly, and usually X-ray is not required like it is here. So, as much as it was their fault, it is also just a rude seed.
Mm-hmm.
So, do keep that in mind.
I do love how elite AI manipulation still works against Omega.
Oh yeah, all the big pirates.
If only it worked on more than phase 1 though. Is there a reason to plant that power bomb there? I never understood that.
You missed it, but what you want to do is you want to lay it right under his chin at a certain timing, and you have about, I want to say about 8 frames to lay that power bomb in the right spot and at the right time, and it skips these troopers from spawning.
Ah, okay.
It's called trooper skip. As you might expect.
It's like
Lane needs
Lane
to shoot 2 missiles into a Mega Pirate.
Oh!
Oh man.
Fortunately, he
This might be a 2-cycle then.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a 2-cycle. Missing that super is rough. What?
Yeah, he went too far away from the pool.
Ah, okay. Oh no, he still gets it.
Ooh. Very
Spooky.
close. He was about
Almost
to
got-
respawn his last crystal. Alright, I unfortunately need to go.
All
I
right.
have other commitments. So I'm very sorry, my friends. But I am sure that our good friend Ginger Dragon here will have some killer commentary for the rest of the match.
I'll see ya.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully you guys want to join the Metroid Prime Randomizer yourselves. So I'm sure Ginger will post that link after the runners are done with the interview. So yeah. So I'll see
Absolutely.
you guys later.
See you guys, or see you. I'm staying with you guys. I'll see you through to the end. Unfortunately, Veapron still hunting that X-ray visor. I need to see this tracker here. Okay, I've got the tracker up, so I can continue. I can track the items now. Not that there's much left to track. All that's left is to press the mighty X-ray button when Veapron finally finds the truth. Looks like people want the link to the Discord right now anyway. Well, here you go. You can join on there. We are not a cult. We are a bunch of fun-loving people who like playing this game over and over again. With random items, and hopefully seeds that aren't quite as mean as this one. We're all nerds, exactly. Exactly what Mig said. Speaking of, Migs, are you ready? Because your race is coming up here soon. This interview is gonna be weird. What was your least favorite part about this seed, guys? The answer had better be just about everything. Or X-ray. Any seed with lower minds is horrible. I'm inclined to agree. I actually like lower seeds is like Turtle Rock in A Link to the Past. I actually really like it. But I hate it in Randomizer because it's so bad. It's slow, it's annoying, it's out of the way. Answer, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Because the checker, I don't know if GD press. I'm not sure. Let's try it. I'm gonna press a button. We're gonna assume that Lane has found Wave Buster. Yeah, okay, I've got full control. I don't think Lane actually does. Does Lane have Wave? Where was Wave again? Wave was under C. I'm pretty sure Lane checked that. But yeah, Wave Buster was in the frigate. I remember now. Lane did not get it. Alright, we'll turn it off then. Thank you for the help, chat. We've all got to stick together in times like this, with seeds like this. Which artifact is Lane missing? Lane is... Oh, right. Let me mark 5 artifacts for him, because he got that. Lane is missing Arbor Chamber. Last we saw him look at the map, he has not actually been to Arbor Chamber yet, but he knows the artifact is there. So what we're likely going to see him do here is just go through the Talon transport from Magmore and just climb up Root Cave. Then go straight for the bosses. Why not pick up Wave Buster? I just don't think he went back to the frigate. Their first trip to frigate did not have super missile. And yeah, Veapron is going for bar skip. Oof. This is a hard skip. I don't know how to do this myself. It's very difficult, very annoying. I mean, this does mean he's going down the right track, because we do know where X-Ray is. He's gonna have to do a lot of work to catch up, and these racers are actually evenly matched in terms of skill. So it's gonna take a lot of work to clamber back up once he gets bar skip. And here Lane goes for his last artifact. Yeah, bar skip is a very difficult trick. I don't know very many people who actually like going for it. Alright, and there's Lane. All 6 artifacts, Phazon suit, all 4 beams. Also got all four visors, so Essence is going to be very easy for him. No wasted time with Scan Visor. Alright, Migs. Best of luck. I'll be tracking your race, but I don't think I'll be commentating it. Unless we have another no-show for commentary. I suppose to SRL staff, is there anything I have to do to get these racers into the call for the post-race interview? Or are they just free to join if they want to? Give it up, man. I don't know. Problem is going all the way around is... Oh, he got it! Alright, he's through. And he's gonna raise the bars. Just to spite it. He's through though. He's through the phase on mines. Meanwhile, Lane is starting up Ridley. Lane can die on Prime. Yeah, true. If Lane dies on Prime, I don't know how he would with this amount of health. But if he does die to Prime, then that would give Veapron a good chance to catch up. Ugh, unfortunately, missing the boost flyby. Not much of a time loss, though. Getting that boost ball. Going back a second time just to be safe. For those who don't know, Metal Ridley is not immune to boost ball in his second phase, or in his first phase. So you can just hit him with that. And he gets the first dash skip. Good shooting. What caused this to go so long? A lot of annoying checks, a very, very rudely placed X-ray visor, as well as mandatory X-ray visor. I forget almost what it is. It's almost been too long to remember what went wrong exactly. The seeds start off pretty friendly, granting a lot of morph ball items early, and a lot of artifacts. But the main problem really was Plasma, X-ray. Plasma was in Frigate, so that was one of the last checks they made. They ended up clearing phase on mines, getting Plasma, doing reverse Frigate. That's a very clean Ridley. Well done, Lane. Excellent Ridley. And technically, they could have immediately gone back from Frigate and gotten X-Ray, and that would have saved a lot of time, but they didn't do that because there were still a lot of other checks they could have made elsewhere in the world. Meanwhile, Veapron is about to get his X-Ray here. Making his way to Storage Depot A. Getting bullied by wave troopers. And there we have it. He's got X-Ray. Now he just needs to go fight Omega, and then he can head to the final bosses. Ooh. I don't think we're gonna have some very happy runners here. Not familiar with the run, not much sure how much is left. Nah, not much. Lane is just going to kill Metroid Prime Exo and Essence. And after that, he's done. Veapron needs to kill Omega for the last artifact. And then he'll be joining Lane in fighting the final bosses. Lane tried to go for a bit of a slope jump. Not sure how well that's working out for him here. I don't think I've seen this slope jump before, actually. This is weird. Thankfully, because they have every single power bomb in the game, fission Metroids aren't going to be that much of a problem, and he slips off the membrane. Where's the 6-1 Veapron doesn't have? At Omega. That's why he needed to find X-Ray. Those platforms' teeth? Maybe. I don't know. It is... They're very large, white structures. Maybe they're bone. Maybe they're stone. Just barely getting both visions of that bomb. He's taking this impact crater very carefully. I do wonder how close these racers think they are right now. I'm pretty sure they both know they're both still racing. But with how hectic this seat has been, it's impossible to tell where your opponent is. Lane preferring to take it safe rather than sorry. Getting Super Mario by the pirate in the morph ball. That's pretty great, actually. So, whoa, why is he using 2 super missiles? EXO, as I understand, EXO can only take a fixed amount of damage in each phase. To get through, oh man, he's wasting so many missiles. To get through charge, you only need 1 super, or to get through power, you only need 1 super missile and 1 charge. I'm not sure why he was doing additional supers there. He might not know. True, he might not know the exact count. Either way, he's through. The Metroid Prime phases in the first 3 sub-chambers are fixed. The first one is always power and wave in a random order. This one is going to be power, wave, and ice in a random order. Last one's going to be power, wave, and plasma, and ice in a random order. And sub-chamber 4 is pure random, and he can swap whenever. So the runners are going to loosely know what beams they need. Somehow not getting hit by Metroid Prime during that. He gets the turnaround super missile. This means he only needs 1 wave. 1 charged wave to get through this. 1 fully charged wave, I should say. Will we see him use Ice Spreader here? Probably. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Metroid Prime is extremely weak to ice. I'm actually not sure how many charge shots he needed after hitting the first wave charge. Meanwhile, Veapron just making his way as fast as he can through the depths. I think he knows he's behind. That flamethrower check is just... ooh. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, Lane's super missile getting cancelled by the grapple. Mercifully, the runners do have a lot of missiles, so wasting them with unnecessary supers is far from an issue. This has been a very high completion speed. Lands the Ice Spreader, instantly in that phase. Now, if he gets the Ice Spreader on the turnaround, he's gonna skip the next phase, which is good, because I'm pretty sure next phase is Plasma. Though, Missing Link did just say using Ice Spreader to skip Plasma is technically slower. So perhaps not that good. Oh, unless... okay, never mind. So he skipped Wave Phase, I think. Which is very good. You want to skip Wave Phase. There's no quick way to get through Wave Beam, unfortunately. Wave Beam is probably the worst phase if you have charge combos for super missiles. He does not appear to know that you can eliminate the orbs with a single missile. And this is wrecking his HUD's up display right now. So yeah, he is in Subchamber 4, which means Metroid Prime can randomly shift at will. And not gonna get the turnaround since he got hit. Gonna go for it, but no. Unfortunately, if it hits you, then the recoil takes it just long enough that you can't actually get the charge combo off in time. Did I say HUD's up display? Forgive me, it's been a long race. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. That's my excuse for everything that's happened. Alright, Veapron is in Metroid Quarantine A, or B. He's just about through to Omega. Meanwhile, this should be the last phase here on Metroid Prime, unless he wants to be cheeky. Nope, that's it! EXO is dead. Unfortunately, Lane not taking the extra time to get the music for Metroid Prime. Unfortunately, I think he's going to get pool skip as well. If Metroid Prime Essence is too close to his broken exosuit, then he will not spawn the phase on pool, unfortunately. I know there is a way to manipulate Metroid Prime to not be near the exosuit for the first pool, but I don't know what exactly that manipulation is. And Metroid Prime has a fixed amount of attacks he has to go through every time, or before he spawns another pool. I think Lane is a little too quick here, but you can animation cancel Metroid Prime's attacks by hitting him with the phase on a good timing. I think he's being a little too fast. Yeah, he was too fast. If you animation cancel all of his attacks, then he'll just go straight into pool without attacking you. Veapron also not doing the elite manipulation for phase 1 Omega, but he's not going to be punished for it too hard. The manip is not to move. Okay. So Lane was doing the manip, correct? Good stuff. Unfortunately, since he was way too fast, he did not skip a single attack. Oh, and he gets another pool skip! What? Ooh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, this is gonna be a very slow Essence, unfortunately. Not helped by the fact that there's no music. Ooh. Yeah, Prime's not playing nice. Veapron, is he gonna get the 1 cycle Omega? It's gonna be tight. I think he's got it. I think he's gonna get it. Switching, he's gonna do a charged plasma. Yeah, he's definitely got this. Oh! Oh, he gets recoil out of the charge shot! Oh no! Oh, none of these bosses are playing nice right now. And he gets another pool skip! Oh no! What is happening? Oh, okay, this pool should spawn. No? What? Is something wrong with Lane's Metroid Prime? He was on the almost complete other side of the room. What's going on here? This doesn't seem right. Okay, there we go. There's a phase on pool. Oh, this Essence is being hecka rude. Hoping Prime is glitched to make a comeback. Looks like he's out of his glitch state. Veapron does bring down Omega after an unfortunate recoil, causing him to miss the first cycle. See, I will note that you can tell when Metroid Prime is going to, or should, spawn a pool by roaring. Whenever he roars, I believe that's the cue for when he's supposed to spawn a pool. Unfortunately, this Metroid Prime is not being nice. This Metroid Prime is making me question whether or not the roar is actually the cue for him spawning a pool. Ugh. Roars at other times too? Okay. Veapron is making his way swiftly. I don't know, at the rate this Essence is going, Veapron might actually catch up. Oh, there's another pool skip. He transitioned into visible without spawning the pool. Yeah, the way this is going, Veapron might actually catch up. Oh dear. This seed has been rude, not from start to finish. Again, it was a really nice start, but from mid to finish, this seed is going down fighting right now. Most seeds are not this bad. Most seeds will not be 3 hours plus for for those considering getting into randomizers. Imagine if Veapron catches him. Right? I mean, he might. We got another pool skip. He's too close to the exosuit, unfortunately. Oh, the space squid does not want to die. Yeah. I don't know if he drops phase on, honestly, expression. I'm starting to question that, too. Lane just taking his hands off the controller. Probably really regretting not going for music here. There's the pool. Oh. Alright, this is gonna... Will this be the longest three pool we've ever seen? Unfortunately, he's in thermal. It's hard to tell what his movement is. It looks like he's going for the 3 pool. There we go. He's found the spot. This should be the end of the fight, unless he botches the 3 pool. Alright, I'm gonna get ready on time here. Oh, no, he just... Oh. Doesn't get the 3 pool, but we do get a pool. We do go straight into the last one. Alright. That should be it. Lane has taken it with a decisive first place after one of the cruelest seeds I have ever seen, if I'm being completely honest. Oh. What a wretched monstrosity. Veapron is going to be making his way. This was an extremely long race. I do believe we are overtime on the next race. I'm not sure if we'll get to watch Veapron complete his run. You've never seen pain like this before. Yeah, neither have I. This was brutal. Yeah, it looks like Veapron has seen that the race is over. Oof. We'll probably be looking at a very quick interview before we go into the next race. These poor souls. Not sure if there's something I need to do on my end, or... Hello there! How was hell?
It was pretty terrible.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that. Oh, the worst part is that a link, or the weakest link, joined me halfway through, and he called Super Missile. Oh, hang on, Veapron's popping in. I'll save the stories for when he's in. I'll ask you both. Hey, I'll ask you as well.
Oh
How,
my. Yeah?
How is hell?
Oh my fucking god, you don't believe me how mad I am right now.
No, I think I do believe you, actually.
This is the worst seed I ever played in my entire life. This isn't real, like seriously.
You'll wake up
start were pretty
morning,
good.
and it'll be time to actually do the race.
I thought that I was going to lose for sure, because I got every check that I could have possibly gotten before I got X-ray.
So did Veapron.
Because I completely forgot about that check.
I don't know what I could say now, like seriously.
It was...
I thought the start were pretty good. I got the space jump really pretty early, and I found barrier suit also. Then I like backtracked to the landing side, and that was like the best routing decision I could have made in the seat. So, and after that I wanted to check Vendrana. There were nothing, and then I checked late phase on mines, and I was like, okay, Now I check the early mine locations, and then I've gone to the crash frigate site, and I thought like, okay, maybe plasma or X-ray is here, like one of them. I found plasma, and then I thought, go to Farvendrana. The X-ray has to be in what's it called, storage cave, and oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
So in the commentator booth, we were completely convinced that that X-ray was behind the super missile and sunken frigate. So when you turned up there and got Wave Buster, it was like, oh, we kind of had our own little internal scramble of like where could X-ray be? We thought it was in Vendrana Shorelines because we never actually got a good look during the race. So we saw Lane and Veapron, we saw you two just constantly going past the Shorelines check, and we were ripping our hair out. What was it actually? Because we never did get a good sight. It seemed like Veapron was pretty convinced it wasn't useful. Was it just a missile?
Yeah, it was nothing. Nothing in troll lines.
Ah.
I have to say that in that seat, whole Vendrana was completely useless. Completely. No there were no progression items from shorelines. No at farthest. Not at far Vendrana. I only found thermal, but thermal is like not required for anything. Complete Vendrana was completely useless. I wasted my time with labs, with everything. How could a seed like wanting from you that you like go to firstly go to mines, obtain a gravity suit, go back to the crash frigate site, get the plasma beam, and then backtrack back to mines to get the X-ray visor?
Yup. Oh, it was terrible.
The
Like,
starting
I
of
feel
the-
like you guys definitely made the right call going to Chozo Depths and Vendrana after getting plasma, but turns out the real right call was to just go back to mines.
The thing is, even the beginning of the seed was like the worst one. First item we've got were what was it? I think Ice Beam. Ice Beam. Then we had to go back to Chozo only to see that we only get Morph Ball, only that we have to go back to the ship, get the Morph Ball bombs, get back to Chozo, get the fucking missiles there, and then like you could have been backtracked to Chozo again to get the artifact hints, but yeah, I didn't do that. I went to Deep Chozo, get all the stuff there, and then I checked the artifact temple on my way to Magmore, but I don't know if anyone can like no one can tell me that there is a seed that is worse than that one. Like seriously, there is no that is completely impossible. That there is a seed out there that is worse than this one.
Yeah, that was a rough race. I'm not gonna lie. You guys, good on you for getting through it, for finishing that, because that was nasty. Unfortunately, due to how long that race took, I don't think we can spend too much time here with the post-race interview. So, good off on both of you for keeping it together. It was actually a really good race for most of it. It was really close. You two were neck and neck for a lot of it.
Oh wow.
It's not rare we get this for the first race in a Swiss event, so really good on you there. It was a very entertaining race to watch, minus the suffering.
I will not sleep. I can't sleep now. This is like seriously. I will not. We have. The thing is, at the race, I had to go in the toilet, but I don't wanted to because I didn't knew how far Lane was, and further, I had to go in toilet, and when you have to go in toilet, it is harder to concentrate.
Mhm.
And I was like sweating all over, and from this day on, X-Ray Vice is my least favorite upgrade in Metroid Prime.
I don't blame you. But it is time to call this interview. One last time. This was Lane and Veapron being the racers. Weakest Link was on commentary, but he had to step out. And I'm Ginger Dragon. Thank you all for watching. We got another race coming up soon, being commentated by Quiz. Oh, I forgot his name. Quiz Ball, I believe. And hope you all enjoy it. Have a good day, everyone.